Man, oh man, oh man. I'm your host, the Black Horseman. Shout out to the UGC. That's the underground community, aka the underground clique. Take the time to go to my homepage, subscribe to all my brothers in the UGC clique, man. Oh my goodness, man. Shout out to the Zone putting on an amazing card today. You know what I mean? Everybody that acted like they didn't want to subscribe to the Zone and check out the fights, man, you definitely missed out. This is what boxing is all about. Okay. I stated towards the end of last year, I said 2019 is going to be the year of upsets. AJ got his ass beat. AJ got his ass flat out beat tonight. Okay. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The nigga got his ass beat. Not only did he get his ass beat, he got stopped by Andy Ruiz tonight. I'm gonna send this link out to my brothers, man, because we were communicating in the hangouts, in the chat while this fight was going on. And man, I mean, from start to finish, it was entertainment. It was entertainment from start to finish. Um, let me start off from jump. What's the earlier fights I seen? Some cat out of Houston. Shout out to the dude from Houston. He did his thing. The dude came out real, you know what I'm saying, excited and fiery, on the guy and shit. And he made his little quick adjustments and got him up out of there. Uh, who else? Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly low key kind of got his ass whooped too. I felt it was a draw, but I felt he kind of got exposed, man. All that showboating shit. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna get it done. It was his first southpaw that he had faced, and he definitely struggled in there. But big shout out to Ray Robinson because he did his thing. He definitely did his thing. And he was upset, man. He had back-to-back draws, and he felt he won the fight. I'm not mad at him for feeling that way. I felt that the more cleaner, harder shots landed throughout the fight came from Kelly, but people can also say that people can truly say that you can make an argument that Ray Robinson won the fight. However, that fight ended in a draw. Man, Katie Taylor versus this cop, this lady cop, little tranny looking chick. Man, oh man, that fight right there, that was a good ass fucking scrap. But I tell you like this, Katie Taylor got her ass whooped. Okay, I seen pretty much upsets this whole night. I mean, not only did AJ get upset, Katie Taylor should be going home with no straps. She lost that fight. Okay. She definitely could not adjust to the pressure and that right hand that tranny looking chick was throwing. Shout out to Vada. WBC I guess announced that they're gonna be pushing Vada in ladies boxing. You need to do that. Definitely need to do that because them women be looking diesel in there, man. They having, just nigga, they got super stamina from start to finish, and we need to find out if all of that is legal. If they doing that, if that's natural ability, or if they using them PEDs, that Gerald Miller shit. So shout out to Vada getting ready to make its entrance into the women's boxing. Also, what's that guy? Um, Caleb Smith. Whew. Golly, that motherfucker can fight. I'm not sleeping on Canelo Alvarez, but they talking about Canelo Alvarez possibly going back up to 168 to get some of that Caleb Smith smoke. I don't know if that's a good idea, man. That motherfucker can fight. He ain't no Liam Smith. This Caleb, okay? Caleb got hands. You know, Caleb most definitely um is very technically sound, very poised. Motherfucker he fights his height. He uses his reach, advantage, distance. Um, it was Stretch City in there with Endom or whatever that guy is. It was Stretch City. Dropped him like 3 or 4 times, And the last knockdown, it was the right call by the ref because homie head bounced on the canvas, and if he would have got back up from that, he most definitely probably would have been in the emergency room for sure. And so shout out to Caleb Smith. He did say that he is not going to be waiting around for no Canelo Alvarez or no other guys to, you know what I'm saying, or Triple G or nothing like that. Which I don't know what's up with why they even mentioned Triple G. I never even heard Triple G talking about going up to 168. Looking forward to seeing how Triple G look next weekend though. You know what I mean? With his under his new trainer Jonathan Banks, with that crunk gym, style added to his already technique. His power and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Because I'm hearing that he looking really good. Shout out to Bruce Vane. He put up some footage. He did a video on Triple G changing trainer, and I seen some footage, and he's looking good with Jonathan Banks. So he's gonna be fighting next week. So make sure y'all check that out for the ones that subscribe to the zone. But man, moving on to the main motherfucking event. Let me let y'all know what I noticed right away. There was a little bit of delay for AJ coming out. I don't know what that was about. I thought he was gonna do something a little extra. I thought you were gonna have like Meek Mills walk him in or some shit. You in New York, man. You in America for the first time. You gotta do that shit big, fam. You gotta do it big. He didn't do it big, man. I was just like, I don't know. This nigga was, and I said to the homies in the hangouts, I was like, man, this nigga look nervous, fam. He looking nervous. Um, Andy Ruiz was looking comfortable, man. He was looking straight up comfortable. And you know what, man? I think that that's the dangerous thing about him picking Andy Ruiz is because he didn't have no long ass layoff. He went from training camp to training camp. He went from training camp to the fight to another training camp to another fight. So everything was sharp. He was sharp. The speed was there. He started off slower than I expected. I thought Andy Ruiz was gonna let his hands go from jump. He didn't do that right away. He was just kind of like it seemed like it was a war of nerves for him and AJ in the first round. Um, and After 3 rounds, I had it, I believe, 2 rounds to one. I'm trying to remember who I had up. I think I had Ruiz up 2 rounds to one. And then of course AJ caught him. AJ caught Ruiz with the left hook. Ruiz kind of gave him that what's that guy that Triple G knocked down? And the motherfucker eyes got real big looking at him like, ooh, shit, nigga, you hit hard as fuck. Nigga named Stevens something. Curtis Stevens. He had that look on his face. Like, God damn, this nigga hit hard. I was like, ah, shit, this might be it. But Andy Ruiz, man, credit to him, man. This is a tough Mexican, man. I got to salute Andy Ruiz, you know, um, taking a challenge, that's what I fucks with. That's what the UGC fucks with. Guys that's willing to step up and face top competition, not stall out the big fights, not turn down big paydays, not turn down an opportunity at multiple straps. You see what happens when you step up to the plate and you just seize the moment. He seized the opportunity to be great. Ortiz turned it down. Wilder turned it down. Andy Ruiz said, yes, sign me up. He is the new unified heavyweight champion of the world. This is what the fuck we talk about on UGC. The best fights. Guys stepping up to face the best competition. You know what? Shout out to DAZN, Eddie Hearn, and AJ. They could have picked the light touch, right? We talked about this fight before it happened. That realistically, see, I didn't even watch the Andy Ruiz versus Joseph Parker fight. I didn't watch that fight, but a lot of people I heard say Ruiz should have won that fight. He should have had that WBO strap. Y'all saw on the way in, he was over there looking at the belts. AJ let the man hold this shit. He was like, man, like the belt, they're really shiny. He talks, he talked that Mexican style, his accent, but at the same time, I'm like, this dude was really confident. He really wanted that opportunity to show that he can make history. Okay. He made history today, man. A Mexican had the cojones to step up, but a black dude turned down the opportunity. That's fucked up, man. How come one of our own can't step up? AJ Wilder would have easily stretched AJ in there today. That's why I was so upset with Wilder. I'm like, bro, you could have took that Dominic Brazil knockout, took the momentum from that, and went right to the AJ fight and got all of them belts. You would be getting all the glory and shine right now. Now what we talking about? What Chin Smoke say? Viva Mexico. It's Viva Mexico today. That could have been Wilder. But Wilder, he fucked up his opportunity by announcing 2 big fights the same week as AJ fight. I'm fighting Ortiz and I'm fighting Fury. You announced 2 big announcements the same week that AJ was fighting, and we knew what that was about. We knew why you did that. Okay? But look what happened. And you know what? I saw immediate IG post from Andre Berto. He said, "Yep, guess all the Anthony Joshua talk is over." He says, "Feel sorry for my man at Bronze Bomber. Dude fucked up the check." Nigga, yeah. You can forget about the 100 million, 120 million, or whatever money you thought you was gonna get in the future. See, this is the heavyweight fucking division. There's not a guarantee that you're gonna just win your next fight. Anything can happen. One punch can change everything. All that hard work that AJ worked for, right? Gone. Over with. Now I'm hearing about the rematch clause and all of that shit. But hey, as of today, AJ ain't shit. He ain't no champion of nothing right now. That motherfucker gonna be on the couch at the house like us. You know? He gonna have to upload a video on his YouTube channel like us. Just saying. Yet, Deontay Wilder missed out on the opportunity to get that shine in America. Come on, man. You could have walked in with your motherfucking mask on and shit. God damn, Wilder was stupid. Do y'all see how stupid Wilder is for this shit? I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, Wilder could have just stretched this nigga in there today. I told y'all before this fight, I said, despite all the smoke I'm giving Wilder, I said, I still think it's a 50-50 fight. Yo, what's good, Angel?
What's up, UGC?
What's up, man?
What's good, Ross Clark, Jalik, Angel? What's going on with y'all, man?
Shit,
What's
man.
up, Black? I'm about to get in front of my.
I damn near lost my voice with that shit. I be getting too hype. I gotta calm down. Every fight, shit.
Yeah, man, you was in my ear in the chat. We was, chopping
I
up.
know. I'm looking at the chat now because I be doing the live commentary. I'm looking at your chat. I was like, damn, I lost my voice, yo. I'm happy for Ruiz, man. I ain't gonna front, but shout out to AJ for he didn't quit. I mean, he didn't quit like Rasclap boy. Like Rasclap
Nah, he
boy.
quit.
He didn't quit.
Anthony Joshua quit. Anthony Joshua and Wilder are both bums.
Nah.
Both of them.
Wow, here we go.
He trolling now. He ain't no fuck.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me say something. Wilder is a bum. Wilder is a bum for not taking the fight, and he let a Chipotle eating chimichanga beat him.
That's disrespectful, fam.
Yo, Rasclap, Ruiz is good, dude.
That's disrespectful.
I know he good.
Bro.
I know he good. I told everybody not to underestimate the chimichanga, and he won.
He nice, yo. He
nice.
I knew it was kind of old.
So hold on, Rascal. So we got to call you out on this shit. So if AJ is a bum, what does that make Ruiz? Ruiz don't get no credit then. You said
Ruiz get full credit. Ruiz could beat Wilder right now.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna tell you Wilder. If he can pass his right hand, he can beat him. I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm trolling. I'm trolling, man. I'm trolling.
Hey, so to be honest though, okay, so we did hear before this fight that AJ said in an interview that he struggles with shorter fighters. Do you think that
Oh,
Wilder will have the same type of issues dealing with a shorter fighter like Ruiz and landing that right hand?
gonna be tough.
No.
Well, I mean, you see the
What?
fight with Spilka. Spilka was a shorter fighter, and he struggled with Spilka.
Mm-hmm.
Ruiz ain't
So
Spilka. Ruiz got he
Ruiz
skilled.
is he got skills? He's quick. The
That
yeah, I
nigga,
motherfucker,
mean,
and we know he can take.
he got a
He can
chin,
take.
don't he?
He got a chin. He can take a punch. He
That
got dropped and got right back up.
is that the thing is, man, Ruiz's hands was so much faster than Joshua's. It
way
wasn't even
faster.
funny. It was just night and day, man. It was night and
It's-
day. The speed, his hand
he-
speed was
Hey
just so
guys,
much more
What's up, Russ?
faster.
you
It's just ridiculous.
you know what else
Guess
too? You
who
know what
is
else too?
in the goddamn building?
What's up?
What's up, Charles?
What's up, Charles?
Fresh off of that $100 bet, nigga, feeling
How
new.
much you
Feeling
win
like the
from it? You
man,
won
huh?
1,000?
Yeah, I won 1,000.
Damn.
You feeling
You
like
got
the
how many
man
years?
today?
You got 10 years worth of the zone for 1,000.
Hey,
Shout out to
to keep it
Charles
real,
putting money on this
Anthony
shit.
Joshua might be chinny, y'all.
Now he
Hey,
be Chinny. We know
He might. What the
Might
fuck
hey,
you
be.
but
mean,
hold on,
might
hold on.
be?
Let's
Yeah.
but hold on.
It's Tinny.
I mean, I don't know. Let's think about this because he took shots from Povetkin. He took shots from White in the
And he
past.
got
Took
buzzed.
shots.
It's black. He got buzzed in those fights.
Yep.
He
He
got
did.
buzzed.
He didn't
Yep.
fall though. He didn't fall.
But
It,
that's shit.
he
Yeah,
wasn't.
but
He wasn't hurt to the point where
that.
the nigga legs was. I mean, that nigga legs was gone in the fight, bro.
He got stamina issues. Black muscles don't win fights, man. I ain't shitting on them, but all the muscles is not. This is not bodybuilding, man. It's not good. It's not
Yo,
good.
but can we all agree that when marinating goes bad,
Yep.
you see how bad it
Man,
can get?
Yes.
You better.
hey,
All
bro,
O's gotta go.
And now,
bro.
All
That's
O's gotta go.
let me
Yep.
pose the question. Let me pose the question to everybody. Is the fight with Wilder and AJ worth $250 million now?
No, it's
Hell
over, bro.
no.
Hey, listen, hey,
It is
we,
over.
we
Fuck
talked
no.
about this shit. We talked about this
That's
shit.
what
I
they
don't
said,
know.
too.
I don't
They
know which.
bullshitting.
I don't know which one of us said this shit.
Somebody
But
said it.
we was like, the longer they wait, somebody gonna end up fucking
All of us,
losing.
yeah, all of us is like, unbiased said it. Where I'm
And that would be and that would be me because I
Charles said
said
everybody
everybody's O's
Hey,
gotta go.
Black.
Fuck
everybody
them
always
all.
gotta go,
Hey,
bro.
Black, where unbiased at? That nigga's sick right now. His favorite fight.
This is the year of the
Hey,
upset.
Jaleel, keep the same energy, right?
I know. Keep
You
the same
see,
energy, nigga. Now
see,
you gonna act like this phone don't work.
I was
my
gonna wait
internet
till the
work
morning.
now.
I was gonna wait till the morning. I'm like, nah, we gotta keep same energy, nigga.
Yo,
Hey,
but
shit.
You know what? We
And
said
now
it in
the
the
funny
beginning.
shit is I'm looking at niggas going live right now. All these niggas was talking wild shit. Yo, he gonna smoke him. He gonna do this. Now look at these niggas. These niggas is like, yes. Don't gotta worry about this nigga.
Hey, but hey, you know what? Hey, let me tell y'all something. What I noticed though, right after the fight, right? Sam Watson didn't look happy, bro.
No, he's not.
And I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Like this nigga was jumping. You know, you saw Andy Ruiz. He happy. You know, he just became the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world, and he unified. You know what I mean? He only got one more strap to go.
He was out here.
And
Sam
he's also
Watson.
on and he's
Sam
also on
Watson.
the PBC side.
He's on the PBC side. But that's the thing about it. Sam Watson walked over to him, tapped him on the shoulder, like, "Hey man, come on, we gotta do these pictures." Like almost like he was upset. Like, damn, nigga.
Black, let me ask you this.
Eddie Hearn was upset too.
Hey, Black, let me ask you this.
Of course, Eddie upset. Yeah.
From a pay-per-view
Yo,
standpoint.
did you read that? Did you read that article when GQ was firing off on that nigga?
Firing off on who?
Eddie Hearn. They kept telling him that he need to step down.
I ain't see that. You gotta put the link in.
What you mean?
Oh shit! Y'all didn't. Oh, my fault. Y'all niggas didn't read it. All right, but read that article.
Put the link in, Charles. You know how to put links in, nigga, don't you? Hey, Black, let me ask you.
Go ahead, ask
nigga,
the question.
I'm on my phone and I'm at my girl crib.
Okay, hey, Black, do you think pay-per-view wise, Wilder versus Andy Ruiz, if he KOs Joshua again in the rematch, does more pay-per-views than AJ and Wilder?
Negative. Stop. No.
I'm asking you this in the match. You don't think so?
Hell, come on, man.
All four straps?
I understand it's all four straps, but you talking about say for instance,
not overall, just pay-per-view sales.
If Wilder and Ruiz go on pay-per-view,
yeah, Wilder versus Ruiz,
Joshua,
all four straps.
I mean, hell no, I don't think so.
Stadium, you don't think so? Fuck.
You want to know what's funny? You want to know what's fucking? You want to know what I find funny?
It's gonna be big, dog. fuck.
I bet you this nigga Wilder drops that Fury fight.
I don't know what's up to Al Heyman. I'm gonna be honest with you because they already asked Ruiz if he is gonna jump right in the water. He said no, he still want to build it up a little bit, which is fair.
Listen, they're gonna drop that. He's gonna drop that Fury fight.
He's gonna drop Fury.
He's gonna fight Ortiz. He's gonna fight Ortiz.
But hold on, they got the
rematch.
They're gonna exercise the rematch clause though.
Yeah, he's gonna wait for the rematch, and then he's gonna maybe probably either drop the Fury fight.
He's not gonna drop it.
Andy Ruiz can't beat Wilder. It's a whole different style. It's a whole different style. Wilder is gonna fuck him up.
I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. If Wilder don't land that right hand, Wilder can get stopped. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's gonna he's gonna land that right hand.
That's what I'm saying. But
he's gonna land that right hand.
Home will be slipping out punches. He got boxing skills.
Raz Clyde, let me ask you a question. Do you think that Andy Ruiz have enough power to possibly stop Wilder if you catch him like he caught AJ?
You know what? It's hard to say because let's be real, man. Let's be honest here. We all knew that AJ was
service.
We all, because I'm at home. That's why I'm at home. I'm not on the. We all know that Anthony Joshua got a weak chin. Like let's be real on that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a fact. He got a weak chin. But we all know that Andy Ruiz really ain't the biggest puncher either.
No, he got a lot of knockouts, yo. Actually, he does.
I mean, but against who though? You know what I mean?
Knockouts,
yeah, he do, but against who though? That's the thing. Like, you know, I don't know.
Now he got one against AJ. I mean, hey, shit. Klitschko ain't knocked him out. I mean, shit. And then one thing about Wilder, his chin is decent, but he's chinny too. He's vulnerable too. He's real vulnerable. So it depends, man. And then Wilder is this little bit more lanky. I favor Wilder in it, but I won't be surprised after we stop AJ.
Yeah. I live up by the mountains, man. So it might cut off up here too.
Man, you always fucking our live streams up with your.
Yeah, I just saw a fox the other day up here. Yeah.
You probably got mountain lions and shit all up there.
We do got mountain lions up here. It is mountain lions up here.
In Cali, hell yeah, it be mountain lions.
Mountain lions, damn. So what mountain lions be eating? Deers and shit? They're probably fucking around eat you.
Man, hey, look, hold up, nigga. The mountain lion was Andy Ruiz. Y'all trying to change subject?
Oh no,
hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's see. So, Chen, let me see what y'all talking about in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Smash the like button. Big salute and shout out to Andy Ruiz once again, man. All props to him. This is probably the biggest upset in heavyweight boxing history. It wasn't like he came off, he just lost his mom or some shit. Like this motherfucker just like that. I think that's a dangerous thing, man, to get an opponent who fresh off a fight.
Exactly.
He went from training camp to the fight to another training camp, right to the fight, no layoff in between.
Exactly. Just like them old school niggas used to fight when they was fighting like 6 times a year. They stayed fresh, their chin, they can take the punches because they used to be, you know what I'm saying? That's how you become great.
Yeah, but you know what? You gotta give props to Hearn and AJ that these motherfuckers wasn't looking for no light touches, man.
I know.
They motherfuckers, they wanted Miller. Miller popped. They offered it to Ortiz. Ortiz turned it down, and then Ruiz stepped up to the plate, and Eddie Hearn let it be known like he wanted somebody who had the mindset to go in there and win, not just somebody who was just there to get a paycheck.
Yo, and Eddie Hearn during a fight was like, "Yo, look, I'm scared. Like,
exactly,
you know I'm nervous. Like, I don't know."
Barry Hearn said it too. You gotta watch.
I don't know.
Shit.
He said himself, "This is like a 50-50 fight. Like, I don't know who's gonna win. I'm on eggshells." And this is exactly what he was fearing, man. This is exactly why he was scared.
But see, that's good for boxing, though. Like, even if you're a promoter and you know your top guy is in there with a high risk fighter, like you still willing to go through with it because you got confidence in him. He still had confidence in him. He lost. He got his ass beat. Yeah.
I know the zone is mad that their guy lost, but look at the fucking ratings now. Imagine if they actually sign Ruiz to an actual contract. I don't know if Al Heyman will allow that, but imagine if he signed him to a
Hell no, he ain't allowing that shit.
Nigga, all the straps is on the PBC side right now.
All them straps is on their side of the street. They gonna cash him out.
Is making Showtime look garbage. Their fights even that fight with Katie Taylor, they robbed Homegirl. That was fucked up. She ain't do the interview. She beat Katie Taylor. What's your thoughts on that one? Y'all had Katie Taylor winning or what?
Nah,
Katie
hell
Taylor
no.
lost, bro.
Lost
that fight.
Lost that shit. I knew they was going to cheat too. I said, fuck. I felt so bad. She a police officer. Yeah,
like how they did Jaime Munguia, man. Like that dude that fought Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia lost that fight.
That Irish dude, yeah. That was fucked up, man. Katie Taylor got her ass beat.
Yeah, she
gassed out.
Yeah, she gassed out after like 2 rounds. I was like, what the fuck?
That pressure, bro. That was a tranny, bro. That wasn't no chick, man. That was a trans dude.
But listen. This was
Ozzy Osbourne versus a cop.
I don't think you know what. For all sakes and purposes, man, I don't think the zone is even that mad because look, Mexicans love boxing.
That's what I'm saying. That's perfect.
Hold on.
Yeah, but wait. Mexicans wasn't there supporting Ruiz like that. It was like 12 of them when they were clapping. Like,
it's because all them tickets got sold for half price to all the UK people.
Y'all trying to say Mexicans couldn't afford the tickets? That's fucked up, man.
These niggas got like 31 jobs. What you mean they can't afford the ticket?
I'm gonna tell y'all.
What I'm saying was the UK people bought up all them tickets at like half price or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, they support their fighters, man. Wow. Man, he gracious in defeat. I gotta give it to him. He humble and shit. He,
What else is he gonna say? The nigga got his ass whooped.
No, but what Jalik is saying he didn't act like a Charlo.
No, he didn't act like no hoe.
Yeah, but okay. Listen, what was he going to say?
Nah,
this nigga got his ass.
Look at Brazil. Brazil didn't even want to do an interview.
No, but you see how many times you see guys make excuses though.
What was he going to say? Honestly,
that's what I'm saying. He could have lied. Look, he could have lied and say they stopped the fight too early on some bullshit to create controversy. He didn't.
Fuck out of here. No, he couldn't say none of that shit, nigga. I lost, just like Nonito Donaire when he lost his fight. Yo, look, I lost. I got my ass whooped.
They gonna
Charles D, if Dominic Brazil is saying that the ref ended his fight too early, anybody could say that shit.
Yeah, some niggas be sore losers. Just the way they do, they always blame somebody.
Jalik, listen.
I hear what you're saying, Jalik.
Brazil said that shit because that nigga was in denial. There is no way in hell AJ could say, hey, look. It was a close fight. No, nigga, you got your ass whooped. There's no way to sugarcoat it.
That's how we seeing it, but every boxer isn't like that, Charles D. Some niggas, man, they get on my nerves. They start using excuses. Gary Russell said that against fucking Lomachenko. He's still using excuse now.
Bermain Stavern says that he got hit in the back of the head till this day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And the funny shit was, and the ref was telling that nigga like, nah, nigga, you got hit in the front. Nah, You want to fight? You want to keep coming forward? He kept on telling, hey, yo, you didn't get hit in the back of the head.
Hey, I wasn't even paying attention. Who was the fucking ref?
It was, I think he was an American ref.
Okay, good. Like, I was sitting there thinking, like, they need to get this nigga a full American welcome. American judges, American ref. I'm glad that motherfucker let them niggas fight, bro. He let them niggas fight.
I gotta see it before. And I knew something was wrong with AJ. I don't know if y'all remember when they was tied up. And then I think it was after the bell, he threw a punch or something. When he was kind of frustrated. I was like, damn.
Hey, y'all remember in the chat, I had a message on the chat. I said, man, this nigga AJ looked hella nervous. And I was talking about how
I remember that.
Ruiz was looking super calm.
I know. I was like, what's wrong with AJ?
AJ was looking hella nervous. And somebody said in the chat, like, he had a lot of pressure on him and shit. But I'm like, nigga, hey, that's
what make the champion,
man. Make a champion, man. You come to somebody else's territory. See, it's different when you're fighting in front of 8,000 people cheering for you.
Exactly.
You going to a whole other territory.
But everybody was cheering for him in America. So, but
it's
different, man.
You got Meek Mill and them niggas watching you, man.
Yeah, it's different media. It's different people at the fight. It's celebrities and shit. Yeah, it's a different amount of pressure.
The niggas gonna say. The niggas gonna be like,
you got Jada Kiss coming out, or New York rappers coming out. He got Starstruck.
He should have had a rapper walk him out or something. They probably said like, man, if we walk you out, you get stretched, bro.
They probably, you know what it was? They probably didn't want to pay that bread. who knows? I mean, they got the bread, so I don't know why they didn't do it. The crazy thing about it, so no Charlo and Hurt, no AJ Wilder, all that shit is done. All you marinating niggas,
Finish, bro. You
but what did we
marinating ass
say?
niggas.
Yo,
all you
but
marinating
hold
niggas,
on.
listen.
Yo, but what did we say?
Nigga, put the fight when niggas want to see it.
Yo, but
Hey,
what did we say in the beginning of the year, man? It was the year to upset,
upset,
the
Yup,
year
bro.
the
We
I'm
said
boxer,
that
saying.
shit.
the boxer was coming back. The
Yep.
boxing, pure boxing is
We
coming
talked
back.
about how the better boxes is gonna be taking over, man. Pure
That
boxes is gonna be
nigga,
taking over. That's
So
what's happening too.
we ain't gonna talk about Wilder missing out on all this bread.
yeah,
Nigga, hey,
that's
like,
Oh, of
hey,
course.
so like
Brilliant.
I read it right in the beginning, man. This nigga Andre Berta was one of the first posts I
Oh, he
seen.
did? Let me
This
see this shit.
nigga said, I
I
got it
gotta
right
see
here.
this shit.
This dude said, "Yep, guess all the Anthony Joshua talk is over." And he said, "I feel sorry for my man at Bronze Bomber. Dude fucked up the check."
Yep.
Yeah, bruh.
Fuck up the
Oh
check.
well, nigga. You
When
the one
marinating
that
goes
work.
wrong.
He did it to himself.
Yeah, you did it to yourself, nigga.
That's what
See,
happened.
everybody thought
Listen,
that
but
we would.
listen, but
Everybody thought
listen,
that we was
yo,
hating on Wilder, but
No, it's just
yo, but
facts,
what I,
nigga. You
yo,
could
but
have
what,
went in there and got that money and
yo,
got
but I
that nigga them
said
belts.
when I
and it would have
first
been
heard
undisputed.
when I first heard like, yo, Wilder's turning down 120 million, this is a
Mm-hmm.
bad move. And I knew this shit was gonna happen, man. I knew this shit was gonna happen, man.
Now with him fighting Ortiz, people really ain't gonna see the fight now because they know
Nobody cares about that fight. Nobody
nobody was
cares
gonna
about that
watch it.
fight.
Now he
You
doesn't
know
have
what I'm saying?
AJ there for people to say, "Oh, it's
Hey,
bad."
so which has more buzz in the heavyweight division? Wilder and Fury fighting to a draw, or Ruiz upsetting Joshua in the Madison Square
Ruiz,
Garden?
Ruiz.
Ruiz, that motherfucker come to fight. My
So
nigga
the
not
best
watching boxing where he say, "Oh, this is a bum ass fight. AJ gonna knock him out 1 or 2 rounds. He all flabby." I said, "Motherfucker, you crazy? It's gonna be like a fight
you
of the
know,
year type shit." I ain't think he's
let,
gonna win, but
let me tell you
shit.
where the fight is at now, right? So now we gotta see what happens with the Ortiz fight with Wilder if he beats him.
That's dangerous.
Wilder's gonna have to see what happens in this rematch, and if Ruiz wins again, he's gonna have to fight maybe Fury first and then Ruiz
Mm-hmm.
next year, and see how that goes.
Yeah, because I'm sure if Ruiz win again, he gonna have a defense or some shit.
Yeah,
He gonna have to honor a defense. So Wilder gonna have to take. He ain't gonna push that Fury fight to the side.
and I mean, and it could be big money with Wilder and Ruiz, but that's gonna be till 2020. We're gonna have to see wait for Ortiz and Fury to fight Wilder and see what the outcomes of those.
And that Fury fight ain't a
It's,
sure
it's,
thing
it's
for.
gonna end up being Ruiz versus Ortiz and shit. For
Yeah, that fucked up a lot of money. Well, you know what though? Even if eventually down the road in the UK, Tyson Fury versus AJ still would be big. They don't give a fuck. Just losing one fight don't mean you can still recover. It's just like it'll
so
lose a little
so
bit of money, but
so on that note, because some Chin Smoke says in the chat, who wins the rematch? Who y'all favorite in the rematch?
Ruiz, that's
Even if
Ruiz,
it's in the UK,
and then
because
Ruiz,
that's kind of fucked up.
Ruiz will win because he got his heart.
his style is
He
he
got
got
his
a
heart.
that
Yeah, I
his
think I
boxing
mean
game
because you
nice.
saw Ruiz
Nah,
got up
Ruiz gonna win
from
that.
his best. That was the first time Ruiz ever got dropped like that too. For one, and
Mm-hmm.
he got up.
Yep.
He got
He never got dropped. Yep.
he never
He
got dropped.
dropped. He
He
dropped
got
AJ in the same round that he got dropped in. He came
Twice.
right back up and dropped AJ.
the fire went in his eyes, and he ate that shit and fucking kept on coming for him.
Y'all saw
He
how
took his soul.
y'all saw
He
when he
took his
dropped when he
soul.
got dropped. He was looking at him like Curtis Stevenson was looking at Triple G.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that
But
looked
he actually
crazy.
did something, and he fought back.
Yeah, he fought back.
Yeah,
And
bro. That
what I
was
thought was
lit.
impressive is the way he closed the show. Like he was fighting at a pace, but then he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go." He went all out, and then he stopped him. That's some smart shit because if he would have just waited and faded, what did the judges have it? Was it close on the scorecards or
I
what?
don't even know, bro. That was a knockout. No, who cares? It was a knockout,
Yeah,
bro.
if it would have went to the scorecard, they could have done some draw or some bullshit like that. But
I
AJ,
had Ruiz winning all the rounds. I had Ruiz winning every round.
I had him win like every round except one. Yeah, he was dominating.
Hey, Samuel Shaw in the chat, man. Like he's not signing with the zone, bro. Like that's we've been talking about that already. Like shout out to Angel Santos. We've been talking about that. Like the PBC is trying to maintain in this pay-per-view shit, man. So if we go to the zone, that's out. They're not trying to let Deontay go nowhere, bro. Deontay is not his own boss. He's not signing with the zone, so that's not gonna happen.
Hey, Black, do you think Homeboy can make $100 million if he beat AJ again? Andy Ruiz, I think he can.
He ain't got no fucking country. I mean, well, he do got a country
Andy
behind him.
Ruiz, he got the whole Mexico. This thing,
He
how
do
much
got Mexico.
for the rematch? At
But he
least
ain't on no Canelo type level. But I
now
mean,
he can actually look. If he beat AJ
Canelo ain't even getting that
harder,
kind
he
of
could
bread.
damn tears surpass Canelo, dog. I think so.
Canelo not even getting that kind of bread, so I don't see Ruiz.
I don't know, and if it's on pay-per-view, shit.
$100.
Water, I don't know, man. His
I don't
stock is
know,
better.
man. They're gonna have to really do something major. The only bad look in the fight, he looked great in the fight, but after the fight when he was jumping up and down, titties jumping up and shit, I was like, man, come on,
that's how they gonna market him. Remember how George Foreman?
That's how they gonna market him.
That's how they gonna market him, and that regular niggas, a lot of people that's overweight gonna get behind him. Mexico, watch.
He gonna get that
team behind him.
He gonna get that Snicker deal, bro.
Yup, Snickers. Watch. Mexico, they gonna love that motherfucker.
Hell yeah, that Snicker sponsorship coming now, bro.
Woo.
I want to thank my Lord and Savior. Got my Snicker bars.
He gonna train hard for the rematch, or he gonna be some Hasim Rahman shit against Lennox?
Oh shit! I hope not.
You never know.
I know. I mean, cause we know AJ can hurt him. We seen that. He got. Matter of fact, even after that, like that's why AJ got hurt, because every time he would catch Ruiz with a good shot, he tried to exchange with him, and that was what fucked him up, because even though Ruiz would get kind of buzzed, he was still alert. You know what I mean? Seeing that motherfucker coming in, and he's a good ass counterpuncher, bro. I didn't know he was a good ass counterpuncher like that. Yeah, Ruiz.
Yeah, his boxing game is serious.
Nice, man. That nigga who was countering the fuck out of Joshua, bro.
Man, it was that
to the body, the chest.
You could tell Anthony Joshua was surprised by the hand speed. Like he was not ready for that kind of hand speed coming at him. Every time Joshua threw something, Ruiz came back with like 2 or 3 combo. You know,
you know what concerned me though? In that, what was the round after? I think it was the 4th round. That was because the 3rd round he went down twice.
Yeah.
In the 4th round, I'm like, first I was like, man, I hope the fix ain't in, because you notice how Ruiz let off of him. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, why you let Joshua bro?
Yeah. Then he closed the show, boy. I said, woo, this nigga closed the show. I was like, AJ, I guess AJ, I don't know. Maybe he need to train. I don't think he need a new trainer, but he probably need to start training more in America to deal with that style. He can't fight going backwards or shit.
Hey, what's up, LTBA? Yeah, the creme de la creme got stretched.
What do you go?
The creme de la creme got his ass stretched, nigga.
What's up, LTBA?
Hey, I love this shit. I love this boxing shit, man.
I know, man. It's like,
see, when you're not a biased ass fanboy, nigga, you can just get up here and tell that real shit. Like, nigga, Joshua got his ass beat, bro. That little fat chubby motherfucker beat.
I know that
motherfucker. I'll tell you this shit though, man. Wilder stupid, bro. That I'm sitting there looking at it the whole time, like, man, Wilder could have just stretched this nigga, dog, and got all of them belts
and all that money.
He could have easily stretched Anthony Joshua tonight.
You let Vato Locos get in there and get them belts off AJ, and that should have been you, homie. Like, damn, that's it.
So
because he worried about, because he was worried, or him or Shelly Finkel, his man, was worried about how much AJ was making. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh, hey, Julie, I'm biased on that type shit. He on your type shit. He in the chat.
He admitted it, though.
See, I was gonna wait till the morning. I'm like, nah, nigga, we can't keep the same energy, bro. AJ got stretched.
You said how dumb Ortiz feel? Yeah, but you know that's not Ortiz's fault. Ortiz was the pawn.
What do you mean Ortiz? Ortiz and Wilder. What you mean?
No. Ortiz. They already knew Ortiz.
All the niggas is kicking themselves in the ass right now.
It's more waterfall.
Hey, Jalik, notice I didn't have a birthday all of a sudden.
Oh, no.
Ramadan.
Hey, yo.
That Tuesday night I had one
Notice.
And I was already mad. I think I was on somebody's channel. And then the next day I said, let me take a break. It's my birthday, you know what I'm saying? And then I come back. I keep the same energy. I don't got no horse in the race. I love to see upsets, to be honest with you.
My nigga. Notice how everybody is big mad and talking extra shit. Everybody who said, oh yeah, Ruiz ain't shit. He'll walk right through. He'll stretch him. All these.
Bruh.
All these niggas is talking cash money shit.
So let me ask y'all this: like most of the shit be about AJ Wilder. Now, how is it gonna affect his loss? Is gonna affect like the YouTube, like niggas, boxing talk.
Who?
Like this period.
Oh, the UK channels.
Yeah, or this period. Yeah,
them niggas out. They out.
Yo, I think
AJ, they gonna be like, I wonder what they're gonna do. They gonna shut down.
you know that one.
For us, we will.
You know, YB's probably on suicide watch right now.
I know, that's crazy.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he ain't putting up nothing, bro.
Nigga, there's a lot. Eddie Hearn is on. Eddie.
Hey, they gonna be trolling the nigga. Yeah, man.
Eddie
just got his ass stretched, man.
Yeah, man. Attack the 100. You gotta keep it 100, man.
Yeah,
you know what?
Bro.
We real boxing fans, so this ain't affecting us. Like we love this shit.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Go, bro.
For somebody like YB, who's the ultimate fanboy, he ain't gonna be making no videos with that stupid.
Well, you know what I heard him say that I was just like, all right, that ain't right. He said he was talking about how Wilder's supposed to be in Creed 3, and he said Creed is a B movie.
Oh wow!
It's a what movie?
He said Creed is a B movie.
Maybe it's different overseas though, but that's good.
I mean, it's different because it's not about a UK fighter. It's about an American fight. It's an American movie made for Americans, and the American fight fan is not about a UK fight fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he was like, it's not. He said it's not the Avengers. It's like ain't nothing the Avengers. The Avengers is like the highest. They just made the highest grossing movie of all time. You can't compare any movie to that.
You can't.
Yeah, I still don't give a fuck about
that's comparing a damn Thanksgiving dinner.
Listen, we're not gonna let this distract us from the fact that nigga O is gone.
Out of there.
Yep.
Out of there.
Oh, fam.
These niggas should need to go.
The unbiased AJ's biggest fan. What's up?
Is the money still there?
Man. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, AJ's biggest fan on the line. Go ahead, unbiased.
Hey man, I gotta keep the same energy, man. Ruiz went in there. And
goddamn
bro, he went in there and he put a beating on AJ, bro.
Yeah, that's the
AJ. You know what it was? That third round, AJ clipped him, and he thought he had him finished right there. He got too greedy, and he felt once Ruiz hit him right on the temple, and he messed. That was it, pretty much. He didn't recover from the third round. The fight was over.
And you know what, man? And you know what? And shout out to you, unbiased, man. Because you an AJ fan, and I'm a Wilder fan, right? And we can both agree that Marinated went wrong.
Yeah.
Right? And me as a Wilder fan, as a
goddamn right. You all gotta go, motherfuckers.
This even makes me more upset at Wilder for letting this shit happen, man.
Because I'm sitting the whole time. I'm like, man, that should have been Wilder in there stretching it.
I'm not even gonna. Listen, Jalik. Shout out to Jalik, man. I'm on my Jalik shit right now. Shout out to Jalik, man. Wilder would have put Anthony Joshua in the casket. Anthony Joshua would have been put in the casket, bro.
Yeah, that's what
I'm not even.
Hey, yo, hold up.
Anthony Joshua just
hold up. We gonna shout out to IMTBA because this nigga is doing his live and he's listening. We gonna shout out IOTBA because he's doing his live while he's listening to Black's live.
I just added him on.
Some G shit.
Hey, man,
what up?
Man, y'all know how I do. Yeah, it's your boy, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. D Boys can't fuck with me on my worst day. Shout out to all my UGC.
That nigga was running live. He was running live while running your live at the time. Like I heard y'all in the background.
Oh, okay.
Let Mr. 214 go. The third best debate nigga on YouTube. What up?
Oh shit, here we go.
Say I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for a nigga with locks in his head and shit.
Shit.
Lockhead ass nigga.
Shit, it's about to be another KO.
Hey, Mr. LTBA.
Mm-hmm.
When they was doing that Sweet Caroline, I was like,
Yeah,
new
Jalika about
era
to get stepped on with 2
dude.
feet.
Ba,
So
ba,
look,
ba.
look. I ain't got long for y'all tonight because y'all know I got to get up early in the AM. But I do want to say this, nigga, listen. This is what I'm tripping on right here. I'm not tripping on Andy Ruiz beating Anthony Joshua. I'm not tripping on that. I'm tripping on the way he beat Anthony Joshua. I'm talking about, look, hold up. First off, hold up. Hold up real quick. Shout out to all the Mexicans in the world, you understand me? Real talk. Because y'all got y'all first Mexican heavyweight champion. Hold up. Viva Mexico. Hold up.
Viva
Viva
Mexico.
Mexico. Viva. Now hold up. Look. This is the most unprecedented heavyweight champ like I've ever seen. I'm looking at this dude and I'm looking at Anthony Joshua and I'm like, you let Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, beat you?
Damn, bruh.
Oh my God.
Snickerdoodle went in there and handled business, family.
Not only that, man, AJ looked like he was towering over Ruiz, man.
And if you ask me a question, this nigga said we wanted to come in at like 268 because we felt comfortable. This nigga is like 6'2". No. Just listen to this. Who the fuck comes in at 6'2" at 268 and says we feel comfortable? Like we good.
Nigga different, man. He you know what it is? He probably spar a lot. He probably like James Toney. He probably do a lot of sparring.
No, but Jalik, Jalik, who says that going into a championship fight on like a month's notice? Like, yo, I'm comfortable at this weight. I'm a whoop his ass.
Ruiz is a warrior, bro. He's always been a warrior.
Yeah, he's smart too.
But and I applaud that. But who says that though? You know how confident you gotta be to do some shit like that. Like, yo, 268, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm good. I'm comfortable.
This is the most I've ever seen Ruiz actually box, though. Usually he goes in there and he just starts trading with people. But he
did that with Parker because that seemed like the right tape for him, and I thought he won that fight.
Man, that showed me Parker has a better chin than AJ.
Yeah. Do you think? How do y'all think Ruiz looks against Ortiz? Stylistically, how do you think?
How what?
Ruiz probably beats Ortiz.
Ruiz probably beat him. Man, old ass Ortiz about to get retired, nigga, in this next fight.
But he's southpaw. I gotta see him against a southpaw. I haven't seen him fight against a southpaw.
A senior citizen southpaw, bro. That ain't.
All these LDBC niggas comment on my post. What you got to say about this and that? See, this is the thing right here with you LDBC.
Make no sense, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with Wilder. Let's start on this shit.
Hey, this is the thing right here.
But that's the funny shit. They acting like Wilder whooped his ass. Like, these niggas is low. No. But these niggas is low key happy that he ain't got to fight Wilder.
Yeah, don't you want Wilder to make the most?
You know what I'm saying?
They're like they happy.
No. These niggas is just low key happy that he doesn't have to go through it. You know what I'm saying? Like because that's sucker shit.
Because they ain't boxing fans. They don't want to see the fights.
Exactly. You want to see the best fight the best. Okay.
You know what's crazy? Hold up, real quick. Hey, y'all know what's crazy? I got all these LDBC niggas hit me on my post. What you got to say now? Goddamn LDBC ass niggas. I always was with Wilder, nigga. Fuck is you niggas talking about? I just said Wilder wasn't the king, nigga. I always was riding with Wilder over Anthony Joshua for all you stupid niggas. And then you got the dumbass nigga BFTB on his live right now calling Anthony Joshua a fraud. I'm like, how can you even call a nigga a fraud? You a nigga who sit in front of a camera and make videos. I ain't never seen you at no event. I ain't never seen you at no gym covering shit. And nigga, you ain't never even came close to winning no championship. So how you gonna call a nigga who just got beat tonight a fucking fraud? You silly rabbit, tricks is for kids ass nigga.
And he's over there bigging up the dude who's about to expose the whole PBC.
You know, these dudes never come to events. You know, they talk all this crazy, wild, hot shit.
They better not come
on the
to an
camera,
event, especially that
in the
little nigga.
YouTube. But when you see these niggas in person though, it's not like that, man. They be
that
real
energy
quiet
is different.
Man, that nigga BFTB, he a joke, bro. He gonna call a nigga who was unified champion a fraud. Cause get out your feelings, bro. That's girl shit. You acting like a woman ass nigga. Talking about a nigga is a fraud. Come on, that nigga was a fraud.
Hold on, ILT, yeah, let me get this off, man. Because this little nigga, and that's the that's the dude that I try to avoid saying that nigga name.
Come on,
but
man.
that nigga, he be the same.
Irrelevant niggas, bro. Y'all talking about irrelevant ass.
Yo,
niggas.
no, I know, but I just want to throw it out there. That be the same nigga who be talking that wild shit, inviting niggas to his parts and shit like that. Like, come on, dog. Somebody's gonna end up hurting you.
I'm telling you. I got it.
Somebody's gonna end up hurting you. And if I see this nigga on,
look, man, these niggas do this shit for super chat and donation money, nigga. I gotta ignore that.
I don't care about the super that. I don't care about nigga. If I see this nigga at a fight in the city, nigga, just like motherfucking the homie said, nigga, Harlem got bunk beds, nigga. Line you and your man up. Like, y'all niggas stop with the tough talk shit.
Like, I'm talking about this, like that nigga right there killed me calling Anthony Joshua a fraud, my nigga, just because he lost, fam. He a fraud, my nigga. You you ain't never been no type of champion in your fucking life.
There wasn't nothing fraud about him being the unified champion.
Mind you, AJ didn't have to take this fight.
He didn't have to take
AJ didn't have to take the fight.
He took the fight though. He lost. He got his ass beat, but the nigga took the fight.
Stayed in the UK. I want to say this though. I think
he took it like a G.
Mm-hmm.
I think Andy. Hold on. I just want to say this. I think Andy Ruiz will be a problem for a lot of the top heavyweights because just watching him in this fight, bro. His hand speed is he probably has the fastest hands at heavyweight.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
and he looks like
this thing is heavy as hell. Like he's durable,
right? And he looks like he packed a punch. And that's the first time. That's the first time I ever seen AJ land a right hand on somebody, and they just ate that shit. Just walked.
Nigga ate like a snicker.
AJ's the first guy to ever knock down Andy Ruiz. I've never seen Andy even in the amateurs. I've never seen Andy Ruiz hit the canvas. He's never hit the canvas before.
He just said it, yo.
Yeah, he did say that.
Do y'all think?
Yeah, but did you see how?
And I've seen a lot of Andy Ruiz amateur fights, yo, and his pro fights. He's never ate the canvas before.
That's good.
Could you imagine him and Fury? Could you imagine him and Fury going at it? Like both these dudes,
I think Fury might get him back. I don't know.
Yeah, Fury might.
Both these dudes have gotten up off the canvas. Both these dudes have gotten off the canvas to go and arguably win the Ruiz did win the round. You know, he didn't arguably do nothing.
You know what? They can say what they want to say about Anthony Joshua, nigga. Him losing this fight, he's still the cash king. The cash king. Ain't nobody making more money than him still.
Man, if he get knocked out again, I don't know about that.
I'm not talking about no again, you old era ass nigga. I'm talking about nigga now. Why you always gotta be hypothetical, my nigga, and try to speak into the future? No, ain't no because, nigga. Stop trying to listen, little nigga, because that's what you is to me, a little nigga. Stop speaking on what I'm speaking on, because don't try to finish my words or my conversation for me.
Crazy, man. Listen, his chances of beating Ruiz is very slow. It's very low.
Man, his chances of beating Ruiz ain't no very low. He just got beat up tonight. Hold
up. You might want to look down and wait.
Hold up.
That's not a good stop for him. That's not a good stop for him.
Can I just say that?
All right, hold on, real quick, y'all. Y'all hear the horn? We need to get some little, get it under control.
Okay, like real quick, dumbass niggas like Jaleel. See, how can't you just look at this like a situation like, okay, was this a Lennox Lewis versus Hakeem Rahman? When Hakeem Rahman and Lennox fought in Africa, Lennox didn't come in at his best and his mind went all the way there. Can we look at it like that and say, okay, in the second fight around Anthony Joshua, it'll be more serious. It wouldn't be no shit go on to where Jarrell Big Baby Miller. I ain't making no excuses. I'm just saying. Is this the same scenario? Can we look at it like a Hakeem Rahman versus Lennox Lewis situation?
I don't know.
I mean, that's a possibility.
No. Today, AJ got his ass, bro.
He lost
I'll put it like,
it's different.
Well, nah, because he almost finished Ruiz. Like he could have finished him, but he got too greedy. That's what it was. He got too greedy, and because he got too greedy, he got clipped himself, and he never recovered. If AJ
twice, it happened twice. He got
right.
Better.
Exactly.
Ruiz got a better chin.
And the third, but after AJ put him down, AJ assumed, all right, this guy's done because all of my previous opponents, this has been their patterns. But not Andy Ruiz, he's different. Clearly,
it also came from Tresher trying to outperform Wilder. You know, it's pressure. You got to put on.
Let me ask y'all real quick, man. So, do y'all think it's a possibility we can still see Undisputed with Wilder and AJ in that mega fight? Y'all think
it's a possibility.
I don't think so.
If AJ is more patient for the KO and it doesn't rush it like he did.
Damn.
If he's more patient for the KO and not like how he did tonight, where he just rushed it and got clipped himself, then it's a possibility. But the style matchup, I think, I think Ruiz is just a better fighter. His hand speed, his ring IQ, he looked like he had more experience than AJ in there. So I mean, more active.
He came in like red hot, man. That motherfucker had no no rust on him at all, bro. That motherfucker was ready.
Right, exactly.
He came in ready, and he's used to fighting taller fighters. That nigga walked in like he was comfortable.
Yeah.
He can cut the ring off real good though. He make you fight his fight, which is nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man. Besides Tyson Fury, I don't know who could. After watching him like that, he looked like
who y'all putting y'all money on next fight? I'm putting my money on AJ.
I ain't putting money on
that.
I
don't know.
Who gonna
stay neutral?
Who y'all think who gonna be favored? Like who the odds gonna favor?
AJ gonna be the favorite. It's gonna be.
I don't know. Say the reason why I say I don't know if AJ will be favored. If this was just like one of them knockouts to where AJ was whooping his ass and then Ruiz caught him with a punch and knocked him out, I could see where AJ will be favored. But Ruiz whooped his ass that whole fight, man.
Nah, he was getting his ass whooped ass.
Because this is about money. So the judges,
whooping his ass.
AJ.
Man,
but that's
the question is the real question, Black. Let me ask you this: where would this fight be at next? In America or the UK?
They talking about I mean, I don't like. I don't think that's a good move, man. I really don't think that's a good move to put it in the UK. I think you just run that shit back right in the Madison Square Garden. That way, if you win, man, you still getting that American, you know what I mean, American shine. And I don't.
And look, Black, this fight gonna be bigger than Deontay Wilder versus Fury or Luis Ortiz again.
Yeah, because this has real controversial. Or not really, but AJ. This is AJ's first loss.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
I got a question though. Has Wilder ever faced a speedy-handed opponent?
No, I don't think so.
Damn.
Not since the amateurs, not since he lost to that Russian guy.
Oh shit! So Ruiz might go fuck around and just whoop Wilder ass too.
Was Spilka
because the Russian dude that beat Wilder has similar hand speed and similar kind of
but that Russian dude got punched. He got pop.
He got pop too. Yeah, he got speed and pop.
Ruiz got pop too.
Yeah, Ruiz got pop too.
But Ruiz got there's a difference between speed and then you got power.
But Ruiz's speed is blinding. It's blinding speed. You don't see them shots coming.
No. I'm not disagreeing about that. I'm saying that Russian nigga he had punching power. That's a difference. So imagine if that nigga got punching power with some goddamn speed.
I'll be honest, man. I feel like AJ just took his first L. Wilder will probably take his next L to Fury. I think Fury will probably beat him in the rematch. And that everything.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Everybody gotta go.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Go ahead, bro.
Did Devin
yeah, did he win? Did he win that fight?
No, it looked like he got knocked out.
Oh, fuck.
He got knocked out.
Devin who?
Devin Alexander.
Devin Alexander against Red Catch. Did he win or did he lose?
It looked like he got knocked out.
Damn.
Yeah, he got knocked out.
He was trained by Roy Jones.
I picked. I picked.
Yeah, did I pick upset on that?
Hold on. I picked Alexander to win by decision. Did he lose?
Yeah,
he got knocked out, bro. He got knocked out.
Hey, who did he fight?
Ivan Redcat.
Oh, I picked Ivan to win, but I picked by unanimous decision though, because I ain't trust Alex.
You still got that shit, because I ain't picking.
Yeah, nigga. So I lost the AJ shit, but I went with the Alexander shit. Niggas, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm off. Oh, he knocked him down.
I'm dead ass. I picked Devin Alexander by fucking decision.
I was off on everything. I picked fucking.
Yeah, we need you to fall to the bottom, nigga.
You
and your dreads need to fall off.
But we all agreed that you've been winning on dumb luck, though.
Oh no!
Devin Alexander got knocked down 3 times in that round.
Oh, so hold on. Let me read.
Nah, but Devin Alexander was talking that cash shit. Like, yo, you look nervous. I bring power to the shit, and I'm like, nigga, you don't bring power to nothing. Like, you got pillow.
Watch, bro. I knew he was. That's why I didn't pick him to win that fight.
They said Ivan Redcheck was trained by Shane Mosley and Devin Alexander was trained by Roy Jones. On boxing, Wilder said Joshua wasn't a true champion. Whole career full of lies. That's what Wilder said about
Wilder needed to shut his ass up.
Said that?
Yeah, on boxing.
Yeah, man, this shit.
You just gotta say, man, you can't, man.
You bitter your fucking. You fucked off your money, nigga. Shut the fuck up. That's just sounds.
Not only that, Wilder got even though AJ just lost to Ruiz, Wilder has no room to talk. This dude lost to a fat cokehead. This dude lost to a dude that came off the couch after sniffing coke and eating 2 large pizzas.
Yeah, you actually, to be honest with you, man, we should be seeing 2 upset losses. Fury should have won against Wilder because I definitely had him winning that fight. And of course, we knew Ruiz won tonight, so we really should have two different champions right now, Fury and Ruiz. Period. You know what I mean? So
you just say, you know what, he just lost. We wish him the best.
He out here been doing some shit. Trying to discredit this man. He got in there and he got stretched, but nigga, shit, yo ass can get stretched too.
I think too. Also,
keep that same energy when your ass gets stretched.
You know what was bad?
I ain't sleeping on Ruiz. Period.
AJ should have had a fight like in February at least, man. To be out and active so long, you know what I mean? Like, he should have.
I agree.
Tell these PBC niggas that. Tank and Arrow.
Well, remember originally he was supposed to fight in April, which
that's true.
Yeah, he was supposed to fight in April because he had Wembley. He had Wembley booked, and then when things didn't go down between him and Wilder, then that's when he canceled that and then made this event.
Did y'all see what Leonard Elby say? He said Ruiz is good.
He's in a minute saying that, bro. Come on, man.
He's not that special, bro. Get up out of here.
Who, Leonard Elby? What did he say?
He talking about. He said you smoking crack if you think Ruiz will beat Wilder. Unbiased a clown. Like, bro, you about to get clapped, bro. Get your shit totally blocked. Like, what are you talking about? That's opinion, bro. So, did you watch the fight? Did you watch the fight?
Got skills. What?
Yeah.
Like now, see, look, that's taking credit away from Ruiz. Now everybody's saying AJ is a hype job just because Ruiz won. Damn, these niggas is casuals out here, man.
It's because they love Wilder. That's why they're saying that.
Well, yeah, I mean, Leonard Elby's nose is.
Hey, y'all, man, I appreciate y'all letting me come on, man. I'm out, man. Salute to my UGT boys, man.
Appreciate you,
It's
bro.
a UGC over everything. Fuck what them other niggas talking about. Sucker ass niggas.
That's what's up.
I mean, Leonard Ellerby Snows is gonna say that because he's a LDBC guy.
Of course, of course.
You know what I
And,
mean? So of
yeah,
course
he
he's gonna
stay
say
over
shit
here.
like
He
that.
stay over here giving us watch time and shit.
Leonard Ellerby's
He's one of the.
never become champion again. I don't know about that. I mean, you never know, man. I mean, shit. It'd be tough, but I mean, it's possible. Nobody
After what?
Ruiz will win. Shit, man.
Right. I mean, if somebody disagree with that, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. But like to say somebody a crackhead and a clown for thinking that, like, come on, man. What you talking about?
Yeah.
You sound stupid.
After watching
You a
Ruiz just walk through right hands from Anthony Joshua, I don't think Wilder's just gonna put Ruiz down with just one shot.
I know.
I mean,
you know, and I saw
he got a chin, bro.
Yeah, man.
And he got a little defense too. Any move.
I'm telling you, bro, Jalik, you heard my prediction before. Ruiz, what I saw from Ruiz before this fight, he was walking forward, taking shots, meaning with the shots, wasn't moving his head, just trading. So I'm like, damn, all right, this dude, I don't think that's gonna mesh well with somebody like Anthony Joshua. That'll play into his hand. But he showed me levels versus AJ tonight, man. So I gotta take my hats off to Ruiz.
Anthony Joshua's jab, kinda. He don't fight his fight. He made him fight his fight. Like, man, I don't know if I slightly favor Wilder, but I'm telling you, if Wilder don't get him out of that with that right hand, he could actually be stopped. Because I mean, shit, Wilder is kind of vulnerable though. I pick Wilder, but I don't, man. Ruiz ain't no.
Yeah.
Yo, did you see Ruiz's body shots, man? He caught AJ with body shots.
Hey, it was one round.
Body shots, man.
It was one particular round. I don't know if AJ was really hurt to the body because you notice like
he was hurt. He was really hurt to the body.
He was just back.
He was hurt
with his hands
hurt to the body.
And like one shot, nigga must be got hurt to the body.
He caught AJ with like 3 good body shots in this particular round, and AJ backed up like a lot.
It's so crazy, bro, because usually fast-handed people don't hit that hard, like Gary Russell Jr. and Amir Khan and shit. But it seemed like
they're not 268 though.
Yeah, they're not 268. They're 270 pounds, man.
This dude looked like every punch was hurting. And it was quick too.
Put speed to 160, 268, nigga. That's a whole new.
He's like a big fucking thick ass matzo ball with legs and shit.
Fat ass meatball with speed, homie.
Then he got a chin though. That's crazy. He got a fucking chin though.
Yo, this dude was walking through right hands. I'm like, damn, that should put Povetkin down. That should put Klitschko down. That should put who else down? They didn't put Parker down.
They put White down.
White. Yeah, so I'm like, damn, this dude just walk. I'm like, all right, this is gonna put him out. But nah, man.
Wow.
Yo, I think the fact
we got a guy in the chat, man.
AJ panicked too at that third round. He's like, yo, this motherfucker just got up. I gotta get him out of here. He's hurt. And then, you know, the bad thing is when you try to go, it's like, you know, what they say is a wounded animal. You know, they're gonna
DB back. Attention.
I'll read your comment. It just you sound like a racist. I mean, that's your opinion, but you kind of sound racist. It says it's not looking good for black boxers. Wilder got exposed. Now Joshua is over for black boxers. It's all about Russians, Ukrainians, and Mexicans. I mean, okay. You acting like there's no more black boxers left, man. You sound like a racist. J-Rock just won the other day.
Yeah,
we still got Terrence Crawford. We still got, Errol Spence. We still got Keith Thurman. It's like
it's always one,
Gary Russell, Wilder. It's like, okay, when dudes say that's why I stick to boxing. Dudes be trying to turn it into a racial shit, and create distraction. But Saul says it's not a race thing. Ruiz was better than that. Yeah, man, just a better boxer. You got shit to do. Shit. Matter of fact, speaking of, another race, shout out to Algeria looked pretty good tonight. I saw.
Oh, I missed that fight. I was like, damn, that shit came on early. I was out. He knocked dude out, right?
Algeria. Yeah, man. I didn't think Algeria was gonna win, man. I thought like that, like in that fashion. I thought it was gonna be a decision. He's gonna outbox Coyle. Yeah. Coyle's a really tough guy. And
Dang, I missed that shit.
Well, of course. I mean, you don't know that, Jalik, because you're casual. But, Coyle's a tough guy. And Algeria did his thing out there,
Algeria did his thing, bro. I was impressed. I mean, from the body work, you know what I mean, the pumping the jab, I mean, the power. Somebody he's strong at 140, man. He's real strong at 140, and but I heard him talking about I think he possibly can see what's the dude that got the WBO strap? Keep forgetting his name at 140.
Hooker.
Yeah, Hooker. So they was talking about he could possibly meet up with Hooker in the near future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, he don't need no nutritionist. He got his own. He make his own meals.
Hey, real quick, I gotta keep the same energy. Y'all need some edits of AJ getting knocked out or anything?
We all
know.
Yep, I'm gonna need some of those. I'm gonna need some of them, man. I gotta make a video, man.
That wasn't a mean knockout though. That wasn't like no, you know, it was like more like a stoppage. So it's gonna be hard to do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was a different type.
It wasn't no dominant. It wasn't no dominant type shit.
It's hard to do that shit.
I mean, and for all intents and purposes, that was a rough stoppage, you know. And I had it a rough stoppage. I was a predicting.
Yeah, the fight did get stopped on his feet. He wasn't on the ground.
In the ninth round for AJ, you know. I thought he was gonna, you know, the ref was gonna stop it in AJ's favor in the ninth round, you know. It was totally backwards, you know. It was the other way around.
But we gotta say he got embarrassed in his American debut, man. He
definitely did, man.
He got humbled. So that's the only thing you can make a meme of, you know. But you know what? To be honest with you, it's not like you can really just totally like meme the fuck out of him because it wasn't like he was out here, you know, bragging like he's gonna get body on his record or some shit. He actually had a lot of respect, like, you know, I gotta take this fight serious. I can't overlook him. So you can tell he had that kind of concern.
Because a lot of casual fans did not know who the hell Ruiz was. Me and you, we know who Ruiz was. You know, in the back of our mind, all of us probably thought, yeah, you know, it could be. This is like an upset. You know, we even talked about it like, man, this could be an upset alert right here, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, me and Corey spoke about it. We all spoke about it, you know, like when it was first announced that.
Speaking of Corey, what's up, Corey, in the chat?
You know? Yeah. You know, we all talked about it. And, you know, and it happened, man. You know what I'm saying? It was in the back of my mind, you know, like, you know, Ruiz got a shot, man. He can't, you know, AJ better not be sleeping. The minute AJ started talking about, well, you know, kept talking about Wilder and all this these other fights and stuff, and he's like, you know what, he's not even focused. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's a good comment right there, J-League, too, man. Like,
Black, we gotta give him that.
What happened?
I said, we gotta give him that smoke, dog, because he said if he started talking reckless.
Who?
He said AJ said if he started talking reckless, he was gonna stretch him.
Oh yeah, that is true. I mean,
who was talking reckless?
No, that's what AJ said about Ruiz.
Was Ruiz talking reckless?
Nah, he
no, but he said but if he was talking reckless, I would have to stretch him.
Well, if he wasn't talking reckless, then
right. Read Marcus read his comment, Blake.
Marcus, let me see. He says, "Has anyone considered the possibility that this was planned?"
What the fuck are you talking?
Nah, fam. Nah.
This was what?
Fuck no.
Hell no. So why would AJ and Eddie Hearn plan to be embarrassed that they American debut? That's trash, nigga. Hell no.
Yo.
What up?
What up, y'all?
What's good, man?
What's happening, man? We talking this.
Oh, this shit was a fucking upset, but I told y'all motherfuckers. This shit is no upset alert.
What you mean?
I said, listen. Andy Ruiz, salute to Black Horseman, salute to Angel, salute to Jalik, salute to Red Glove Militant, salute to Charles D, salute to all the UGC, salute to everybody that's out there pushing, you know, real media and not on no bias fuck shit and got a dick in their mouth. And I told y'all about that shit for real. Because I'm telling y'all, man, y'all don't want to bring the real Corey out because I'm going to expose the fuck out y'all. And I dare one of y'all niggas to see me in person, man. I'm about all that shit I talk about.
Damn, what happened, Corey? What happened, bro?
Nah, because niggas be trying me, man. I told niggas, man, like, when they try to see me in public, they try to say, oh, yeah, they seen me, and nah, they didn't see me. And it ain't about nobody on the panel. It ain't nobody in the comment section. But it's just like, people say that they gonna do this to trolls. They gonna do this, they gonna do that to me when they see me. But then when they see me, they say, oh, yeah, I seen Corey. But damn, I ain't see you. You seen me, but I ain't see
exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
You already know what it
You
is,
Exactly.
at,
Corey.
man?
Corey, we was
Where
just
you
me and
at,
Charles
nigga?
D.
Yeah, I'm
Me,
bigger than what you thought I was, nigga.
me
Yeah.
and Charles
I'm
D. Me and
six
Charles D.
foot.
Was
I'm 6 foot 215, and I wanna holler at you, bitch. Yeah. I wanna holler at you. Fuck you talking about, nigga?
That nigga Corey
Don't
trying to
let
get
that
in the
pretty
real with
boy,
me.
don't let that red nigga shit get you fooled. I iced the shit out you
So
for free.
speaking of ice, what about this ice tonight, man?
All I'm telling y'all is, I ain't mean to come off like that, y'all, but all I'm saying is, man, niggas be in my comment section come popping off like I'm in the DMV, this, I do that, and all this. I'm like, I was at Define, baby. I
Hey,
don't want that Define.
your chest be lit. They don't even bring that smoke over here, fam.
I'm like, hey, look, how you said, Black Horseman, and you was in Texas, you was like, I was at Define. So yeah, all I'm saying is y'all got love for everybody, got love for me. I ain't no bully, I ain't no hardcore nigga. I'm just being real with y'all, man. But all I'm gonna say y'all is, man, I gave Andy Ruiz a chance, man. I did give Andy Ruiz a chance. Shout out to Hamed that this joint, salute to you. But I did give Andy Ruiz a chance, man. A lot of you channels out there that's biased as fuck said that this fight shouldn't even happen. You
Nah,
wanted to see,
fuck.
you wanted to see a 40-year-old, okay, Luis Ortiz fight, okay, Deontay Wilder, okay. I knew that what the fuck did Andy Ruiz have to lose?
Can
Okay,
you think Ruiz?
he got set. Hold on. He got sat on his ass and got the fuck up, and it was game time, pussy. Did you miss me?
You
He
think
got sat on his ass and he got up, and that shows you right there, man. If you get knocked down, get the fuck back up.
Facts.
that's true?
Get the fuck back up.
Talk that shit.
Okay? This is so fucking like I'm telling you guys, my live stream got cut off, man. But I swear to God, man, I wish you guys could have seen it, man. I got so many Mexicans and fucking Spanish people that live near my neighborhood, and I was at the store and I was telling them, y'all got a new Mexican fucking world champion. Let's go.
Yo,
Yeah,
I got
Them
this question.
motherfucking Mexicans looked at me like I had 5 foreheads and 4 noses.
How do y'all think a fight
five
between Ruiz
foreheads,
and
four noses,
Usyk
having
plays out?
ass.
Ruiz versus Usyk at heavyweight. What y'all think about that fight?
Music ices them. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh no.
Why you do that, Dwayne? Why you do that shit, Dwayne?
Why you?
Jaleel, stop instigating, man. Stop trying to instigate, man.
No,
For you get ice, nigga.
nah, you
Yo,
won't
what's
ice
going
me.
on, man? What the hell is going on in
You
this
won't
shit?
ice me, Corey. We you
So you
better
want ice me, Dwayne?
Y'all see how quick to say, see how quick Jaleel is to say, oh Corey, you won't ice me. Corey, you ain't ice me.
Don't let that alcohol get you.
Jaleel, it's ice, baby, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
But nah, I got Usyk winning the decision though over Ruiz.
You better.
I got him winning the decision.
This nigga,
You better.
Hey, so Corey, how would you handle seeing
this nigga
your
Corey
guy
was in the gas station
now?
talking wild shit.
You see? Hey, Charles D, you see me, nigga? Oh.
He I don't know what you been drinking, boy.
Yeah, the fight wasn't over. I had to
Right
calm me the fuck down. This nigga was like, Corey was drinking some wild shit.
Nah, Corey been drinking that real juice, nigga. Like a lot of niggas need to wake up, man, for real. It ain't even that I've been drinking. All I was drinking was wine tonight. But at the end of the day, man, like Andy Ruiz needed a chance, though, right, y'all? Y'all don't think Andy Ruiz deserved a chance?
Gas
Lose,
station.
but I thought it, yeah.
Like,
check this out, Corey.
Fight is over.
Wilder didn't want the fight. Wilder didn't want the fight. Ortiz didn't want the fight. Ruiz said, "Give it here."
Hey, look, Black Horseman and Charles D. I'm tired of niggas saying that, oh yeah, Wilder will ice the shit out of Ruiz. Don't say that. You don't know that, nigga.
That's what they saying, bro.
But how the fuck can they say that? How the fuck can they say that when they don't know what the fuck Ruiz been through? Okay? Ruiz been through the trenches. He hungry. He hungry.
Give him a Snickers. Give him a Snickers. That nigga, he hungry out here. He gonna get that Snicker endorsement. Shout out to Ruiz, man. For real. That nigga went in there. Joshua. In Joshua's American debut, man, he fucking embarrassed that man.
Hey, Black, what you think of Caleb Smith? You think he the best at 168?
Look like it.
No, Jalik, Delita, what you think of me, nigga?
I think you need to stop drinking as much. Make sure you you're not driving. I don't want you to get pulled over, no shit like that.
Jalik, I'm fucking with you though, my nigga. You know I got love for you though, my nigga.
Hopefully are you driving?
Nah, I'm not driving. I'm in the car. I'm just chilling at the crib. I'm too loud. I'm too loud for TV right now, man. I'm gonna let y'all talk. Go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all talk, Black. Go ahead.
Nah, Caleb Smith look nice though. Him and Benavidez would be a hell of a fight, but the dude nice, man.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about Benavidez at 168, bro. Yeah, that motherfucker looks solid, bro.
He nice.
Hey, you know, they let Danny Jacobs rip. You know, they was asking Danny Jacobs to commentate.
Oh, they did? Oh, I missed that part. I ain't see
that. Danny looked like he was like, yeah, man, he's looked real good. I don't want to fight him.
I don't want to fight that nigga, man. That nigga was like, he was giving him too many compliments. Like, man, he's poised.
He was giving him too many compliments.
He's strong.
Like,
yo, I know.
It was kind of like how when they asked Tony Bellew about Wilder, and Bellew was like, yeah, I'll probably fight him. And then when he met Wilder and he actually gave him a hug, and I was like,
yeah, but y'all need to
say it again, Charles. You breaking up a little bit, fam.
Charles and
Rasclot, the breakup.
Yo, Charles, you underwater, man.
You got the Rasclot signal, family. That shit out of there. You still in Pennsylvania, bro?
Nah, I got
low. In the Poconos?
Yeah, I'm in the Poconos, nigga. I knew it. Sped past the fucking state trooper. I hope I don't get a damn ticket.
Oh, that's why you stopped talking. Okay. You know how niggas get real quiet on the costume behind them and shit.
Nigga, I dropped my phone, nigga.
Damn, this nigga dropped this shit.
I dropped my phone. Soon as I saw the headlights, I was like, "Oh shit!" I dropped my phone. Like, fuck that. You ain't gonna give me that ticket.
Yeah. Oh, it's the same up there too. Okay.
Yeah, they don't play that cell phone shit.
Trav says, "Don't big up Smith. He fought an old shot middleweight." Man, that
nah, he nice, yo.
Smith, I can see why niggas want Canelo to fight Smith.
Why? Go ahead, Charles. Why you say that?
Because he has a strap at 168, and you know how Canelo, you know, he's kind of smug, like, oh, I'll whoop their ass, they don't want to see me.
No, but that motherfucker ain't no Rocky. He ain't no Rocky Fielding, though.
He ain't no Rocky
Fielding. No. But that's can I finish what I was saying? Because Smith is the one that was pushing. Smith is the one that's pushing for that fight.
But he said he's not waiting around on it.
He's not waiting for him, fam.
But is he wrong? He's not supposed to wait for that fight.
Yeah, but you know how some people are American.
Stay active. So if this nigga's gonna sit there like, you know what, I gotta strap it.
I don't think he'll duck Canelo though. That's a big payday. He ain't ducking Canelo though.
No. It's not him ducking Canelo. It's Canelo who don't want to fight Caleb Smith.
Oh well,
you know Canelo had that rehydration clause against him, so it'd be different.
Yeah, well, if it's at a Canelo,
Canelo got his own rules, Black. You know that he had it against Rocky Fielding.
Oh wow,
he had against Danny. He got his own.
If it's at a Canelo weight, then yeah. But if they fight at 168, legit, straight up,
with no rehydration clause,
he's not gonna take that fight.
Yeah,
because that's Canelo. Dude, I mean, Canelo can probably win. That's gonna be tough. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I think he better than. From what I've seen, he could probably beat Caleb Plant. Him and Benavidez, that'd be good. But Benavidez got chopped by that dude from TMT. I forgot his name, Ronald Graville. So I don't know, man.
Deontay Wilder sound like an idiot, bro. This nigga post, bro. I'm like, what the shit? He said he wasn't a true champion. His whole career was consisted of lies. Hold on. Contradictions. Listen up. Contradictions and gifts. Facts. Now we know who was running from who. What the fuck? That don't make no kind of sense.
Yeah,
Because he lost to
this don't got
Ruiz.
nothing.
that's not.
Yeah, it was Ruiz that beat AJ. It wasn't Wilder.
You know what? You know what
Trying
that
to take
sounds
credit
like?
for somebody else's win.
You know what that sound like? That sound like somebody from a certain
That sounds
community
like
that wrote
that
that.
sounds like a bunch of other motherfuckers who's doing that right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's exactly what that sounds like.
Same shit.
Why that sounds stupid as
Yeah, he
fuck,
shouldn't say that.
You just gonna discredit this man? Okay, he lost, nigga. You just focused on Ortiz, Fury, and hope that you can become undisputed. Maybe you get the Ruiz fight. Like, nigga, that shit sounds stupid. Kicking nigga when he down, nigga, you ducked him. You didn't even want that fight.
That doesn't.
I mean, as the American champion, I wish that was Wilder in there stretching in Madison Square Garden or wherever. But
that should have been Wilder stretching.
That should have been Wilder in there. Now
AJ
you in there bitching and complaining.
AJ should have been looking like Jumpman tonight.
And also, when somebody lose, you don't want to like kick them when they down like that. That kind of look like, I don't know. That kind of look. I don't know if that's.
I mean, you know what? But I mean, I think you'd be mad too if you missed out on all that money. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's
your money.
No, fuck him.
He's upset.
He turned down that opportunity. He turned down that opportunity. He really thought things was gonna. They had a certain way in their mind, the way they thought shit was gonna go. But look, nigga, this is the heavyweight division. There ain't no guarantee you gonna keep winning. So yeah, you talking shit about AJ right now. What if Ortiz old ass stretch you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hey, salute to Black Horseman. He said, yeah, stretch you. I'm telling you guys right now, y'all. Salute to everybody that's listening. This is an unbiased, whole setup right here, y'all. We got our own feelings, our own emotions. Nothing's tapped. Nothing's wired. Okay? We say our own feelings. And ain't nobody got no motherfucking narrative walking into this shit. Okay?
Right.
So y'all can take y'all narrative ass channels and fucking, you know what I'm saying, all that bullshit and shove it up your ass, man. Told y'all guys that shit, man. I'm not getting behind nothing that's narrative driven and that, oh yeah, I got, Deontay Wilder's phone number and I can insta dial him whenever I want. So my whole channel is gonna be Deontay Wilder. No, man. That's not what we doing over here, man. Okay? Right. I got Jared Hurd's number personally. I got Ernesto Rodriguez's number personally. I got Gary Russell Jr.'s. No, I got his people's numbers personally. I'm not riding none of that shit, okay? Jared Hurd got his ass beat. And I'm the only motherfucker that got an interview with him. Y'all swallow that shit for a minute.
Plenty of them. Plenty of interviews with that motherfucker.
So you know what I'm saying? This ain't no motherfucking Charlo channel. Oh, yeah, Charlo didn't get beat by Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison just got a good decision. No. That's why I fucking respect the fuck out of Andy Ruiz. Because he didn't wait for the judges. He iced the fuck out that nigga.
Exactly.
Hold on, let me
he
turn
did
this
what you're supposed to do. He
turned on the gas. Well, he turned on that fucking gas.
It's ice season, pussy. Did you miss me?
Shout out to Corey coming back to the panel, man. Classic shit.
Yeah, man. I told y'all motherfuckers, me and Black started this shit, nigga. Remember that. Me and Black started this shit. From the get-go. Real talk. I respect everybody that's on the panel right now, but me and motherfucking Black had hours and hours and hours where it was just me and him, man, in the studio rocking one-on-one.
Yep. And niggas was
and a lot of motherfuckers don't know that.
Before niggas was in here doing this debate shit, nigga, we was bodying niggas in debates. That shit was, Corey was lining them niggas up. And niggas was getting chopped. It was getting chopped, nigga. Easy work.
But, yo, let me ask you
how many niggas, you know how many niggas call feelings? You know how many niggas call feelings because I iced the fuck out of them in a debate?
But, like, hey, yo, Corey, was Usyk your favorite fighter when you was debating niggas or what? Or this is some new shit?
No, I mean, go ahead, Black. You tell him.
No, he been fucking with Usyk. He was fucking with Danny Garcia.
And
Uh,
you can't
well,
forget a Nui.
oh, okay. I
Yep.
mean, I slept on that one, but I know for
Yeah, but
sure,
I was
for
saying something
sure.
about a Nui in the
Matter of
smaller
fact,
division.
before Usyk even became undisputed, he was like talking about Usyk, man. Like
Nigga,
before.
tell them, Black, if they go way back, Black, and they look at my first videos, my fucking very first video was because of Usyk.
Mm.
Jalik, you
If
can't
they didn't,
question
let me tell you,
Corey's
Jalik,
pedigree.
Jalik,
Corey, man.
let me tell you, Jalik, since you want to fuck with a nigga, you want to wake up a monster, nigga. I'm telling you right now, my motherfucking first video that I did was about music because I'm like, this fucking tournament is so beast, man. This tournament was so official. And I'm like, man, the cruiserweight division is slept on. We can get one champion. We can see who's the best. And I think Music's the best. And Music won that bitch. And before Music won that bitch, he was in the semifinals. I said as soon as Music turns to heavyweight, he gonna be a beast, man. I can't wait. And you think Music can't do better than Andy Ruiz? Nigga, you smoking crack, nigga.
Style different though.
Damn.
Corey, his style,
Dude, Music is a motherfucking beast.
his style different though, man. It's a little different.
Yeah, I know his style different. Styles
Oh,
make matchups, and
you
I ain't
think
gonna
he's
take.
gonna hold up?
You know what? I ain't gonna take nothing away from Andy Ruiz.
Oh no.
Andy Ruiz did his thing tonight. I'm so proud of him. In the Mexican culture, they have a heavyweight champion to root for, and I just hope this takes boxing to the next level.
Yeah.
Hey, on everything, man. When that motherfucker when they stopped the fight, I was like, damn, this shit is dope. Like
I know.
that was my response, bro. I was like, this shit is just dope, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many new, how many times I've heard that this year and the new. Like when I seen Tony Harrison, when I seen J Rock, when I seen Andy Ruiz, like it's just dope, man, to see a new champion, somebody who's I don't know what the odds was, but like shout out to Charles D, he won some bread for Andy Ruiz winning, but I mean that was literally the only pick that I got wrong out of all the picks that I did in the prediction league. But I wasn't upset, man. I was just like, damn, man, this motherfucker in the main event, the upset took place. All the rest of the fights was
Oh,
really
Black
no upset.
Horseman said that prediction league. He know I'm the best. He know what time it is.
Nigga, how did you do in this one? You probably I'm gonna catch y'all niggas.
Uh
Watch.
oh, uh oh, uh oh.
My
Hey
man,
yo, I'm the
my man.
only one. I'm the only one in the prediction league that picked Andy Ruiz, yo.
You did?
Hi man, what's up?
Nigga, don't lie, bro. You picked Andy Ruiz to beat Joshua?
Samuel Shaw did, Black.
No, Corey
How's it
said.
going?
I don't think.
It's Cody drinking something, man.
I'm mad. What's happening?
Oh shit. What's up, man?
How's it
UK,
going?
what's up?
How's it going? Yo, I don't
What's up,
think
man? Y'all niggas hurt today, man? What's
that
going
that
on,
is good.
man?
Yo, I think it was a good fight. I think Joshua. I think he threw that fight away. I think when
What?
he dropped. No, let me finish one second. When he dropped him, I think he should have been careful because I think Ruiz when Ruiz hit him, that knockdown, that first knockdown, I don't think Joshua recovered. Now Ruiz obviously won fair and square, but I think if Joshua actually showed the guy a bit more respect when he dropped him, I think Joshua might have got him out of there. But he tried doing what Wilder does, but Wilder could get away with that because I think Wilder's a bit more quicker and he's a bit more Wilder.
Mm-hmm.
But Joshua, to me, it was surprising that Joshua wasn't as quick. Like Ruiz was much quicker, I thought, and I
Well,
don't think
AJ is robotic and he's not fast, man. He just,
I don't think Josh was that quick, and I thought Ruiz was just better. I don't know why
he's just
Joshua
a better
wasn't
guy.
using.
He's a better fighter, man.
Yeah, he beat him fair and square. I think a rematch would be really interesting because I don't know if Joshua could actually beat him, but I think Joshua maybe could outbox him, but he tried going for the knockout, and I was even saying Ruiz is a tough guy. I remember watching him against Joseph Parker. Like I think Joseph Parker's got one of the best chins, and Joseph Parker was actually literally running from the guy. If Joshua actually tried boxing him and using his jab and taking him late in later rounds, you might have seen a different fight. He was trying to make a statement. I do think Ruiz did do better than a lot of people were saying beforehand because I thought he could have arguably won the first round, but from that knockdown onwards, it was all Ruiz. Once Ruiz caught him on the temple, Ruiz had him, and it was good that Ruiz actually won because
Yeah,
I think it would have been bad if Joshua escaped with, I don't know, controversial
Yeah,
decision or
that's true.
a lucky knockout because Ruiz got to Joshua before Wilder, and I'm gonna give Ruiz credit. No one picked the guy. He dropped the guy like 4 times. I thought he almost had him in the, what was it, the third round.
Yep.
Joshua, yeah, I thought Joshua was showboating or signaling to his corner, but Joshua was gone on the ropes. So if that was a couple more seconds around, I think Joshua would have got knocked out. I mean, some people are saying it was a long count, but I'm gonna have to rewatch it. But Ruiz had him, and I'm not sure if Joshua could actually beat him in a rematch because
Yeah.
mentally that's gonna be on his mind, and that was a bad knockout as well. Joshua to me it looked like was gassed at the end of the fight.
You always get tired.
his stamina, man.
I wonder why he be getting gas like that. I'm like, does he not work hard in training? I'm like,
He's
what?
too big, man. He was 240. When I seen the weight for the fight, I was surprised. I thought he was
47.
he was too heavy, man. Because for Joseph Parker, that fight, he came in light.
How much?
He came in at I think 30 something.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he came in light for that fight.
Yeah, he came in at this fight almost 240 pounds, man.
250 almost. That was what.
Like that.
Damn.
That was his.
I don't know,
that was his detriment against Klitschko. He was too heavy, but he got away with it because Klitschko was like 40. What was it? 1, and Klitschko kind of let him.
Ruiz is a bad
Klitschko didn't have fast hands either.
Yeah, Klitschko didn't.
Yeah, Ruiz is a bad style, man. But I mean, shit. But the thing about it is, UK still gonna fight him. You know what I'm saying? You don't lose one time. People are under this impression you lose one time, you trash, you a bum. That's not true. People still gonna go to his fight. He can still fight Dylan White. I don't know if Tyson Fury fight will still be big. So
I think the good thing is we don't have to hear about Wilder Joshua now, man, because this was kind of getting boring.
Yeah, I know.
I do think that Joshua is gonna have to take the rematch. I don't know where else he could go, and I think if he loses that rematch, it could possibly be a long way back, man. Because right now, it looks like Wilder and Fury are just gonna have like a trilogy or whatever. They're gonna build up their fight, and Joshua's got nowhere to go. I think even if he wins, the thing that I do feel bad for Joshua is he was fighting the much tougher competition than Wilder. I know Fury fought Klitschko, but Fury also took off about 2 or 3 years out, didn't he, after the Klitschko fight? And it's kind of bad. I knew this is what I was seeing. I wanted Wilder to fight him because I think that could have went either way. A lot of people were saying that Wilder would have knocked him out.
Man, tonight Wilder would have stretched.
No, but it would have been interesting if
you know why. You know why I say that is because Ruiz was able to land that right hand easy, and when he landed on the temple, we seen his legs was gone.
What if Joshua dropped him in the third round? Wilder would have been a lot more hurt. I don't think Wilder's chin or durability is as tough as Ruiz.
Right. It could have went either way. That's why I wanted to see that fucking fight.
That's why it's disappointing. But I mean, I don't care. Wilder's a loser now. He's missed his opportunity, and this happened before with Mayweather and Pacquiao. Though I do think that was a lot more different, and those guys were slightly older. But that was on both sides. I think that was just that fight was too big at one point, but this was just Waldo's. I don't know why he was asking for 50-50 and crazy money because he could have got the fight, knocked Joshua out, become undisputed, and he would have had all the money and momentum with him. Now Ruiz has beat him. I don't think if Wilder beats him, I don't think he'll get anywhere as near as credit as he could have got. Ruiz gets all the credit now.
Yeah, you're right. Because he done it first, even if he beat you, right though.
You know what?
He knocked him out, didn't he?
You know what I'm thinking now? Now let's say this. Let's say this, right? Let's say the rematch happens. Ruiz beats Joshua. Now we know that PBC is in some kind of financial, they're selling off. What if the Zone buys PBC?
That'd be some shit, boy. That Zone would be woo. They would instantly get rid of pay-per-view. Instantly.
For a loop right there.
But that's what I was trying to tell the people in my live stream, y'all, that if this rematch happens on PBC, what's the zone gonna do? Because the rematch clause is always already in effect. What do you guys think about that?
It's gonna be on the zone though. But you know what? They might say, you know what, we want to make the most money. Oh, that's a good question, y'all. Because what if they say, you know what, we want to put it on pay-per-view?
And you know what? And you know what, Jalik? You know what, Jalik? No other YouTube channel even thought of that shit, dog. I said that shit on my channel about an hour ago. I said, what if the rematch clause and Al Heyman wants to push his muscle now that he got all the fucking chips?
But I wonder what the rematch clause is though, because they probably
you gotta see that probably more than likely
which rematch
the zone
is that?
exclusive in a rematch clause.
Which rematch?
So
the Ruiz AJ fight. It's certain numbers that they do.
That's definitely gonna be.
They're gonna pay that Andy throw the bag at Andy Ruiz.
That's definitely gonna be in the UK, man. Him and Joshua.
I don't like that.
It's definitely gonna be. It's definitely gonna be on the zone. It's definitely gonna be in the UK.
No, I
thing
think
is what I'm saying is that what if the zone just go ahead and buy out PBC and just
I don't know, man. They both
liquidate
don't
them and just absorb the fighters.
I don't know
that's
about
what I'm
that.
saying.
If they do that one, that's gonna be because the zone doing this shit with these amount of fighters. If they get all the fighters, shit.
Now that might be a bit complicated. I don't think something like
happen,
that.
But shit.
But I will say this: I don't think Joshua and them are gonna go fight Ruiz again in America. Like they learned.
You want them protected boxing champions, man. Them niggas, bro. Them ducking ass niggas.
I don't know why Wilder didn't take the fight, man. It's just a bad look. You could have seen this fight.
We would have had an American champion, man, undisputed tonight, man. Or
I seriously think Wilder might have got knocked out. That's why he didn't take the fight. Ruiz, the knockdown Ruiz got up from, I was thinking that was a heavy knockdown.
I had to fight 50-50, man. I felt like the fight could have went.
Yeah, 50-50, but whoever landed first, didn't it?
The opportunity could have been Wilder's. Now these motherfuckers is bitching and complaining on social media about this opportunity that they missed out on.
No, but I do think that if Wilder put Joshua down or vice versa, whoever went down first would have. I don't think they would have got up and done what Andy Ruiz did. I think Andy Ruiz is probably a bit more tougher than both guys. Like chin wise, the guy.
He's nice.
He's never been down before that fight. I don't think so. Nope. And that shot that Ruiz got up from, I think that would have knocked out to Wilder, and that was a big shot. I was surprised he got back up and he managed to catch AJ. I was thinking though, why AJ loaded up on the guy, because when you got someone hurt like that, they're gonna swing for the fences. And Ruiz caught him with a really good shot. I think it was on the temple. And I even said at the time, Josh was hurt. He looks like he's gone because the body language was bad. And if you seen him as an amateur, the guy, he does get hurt to shots to the head. He is a bit rigid and stiff on the upper body.
Yeah.
That's what happens, man. Andy Ruiz he actually, you can see that he grew up in the amateurs. Like he actually got skills and he fights his own fight. He has his own identity. He's not trying to fight like nobody else. He know who he is as a boxer. That's important too, as a boxer, knowing who you are, knowing what your strengths are. And AJ, that's not a good style for AJ. Ruiz isn't. Telling you, that's not
a good style. I think people are being unfair to the guy, man, basing him on his body shape. Like his boxing is not a body contest, like and I think people like, I was even saying when the fight started, this guy clearly is better than how he looks, because if you've seen him fight, the guy actually can fight. He was much better than Dominic Brazil and Tom Shorts. I was even saying
he better than Big Baby. I mean, I wonder what the rankings gonna have on the Ring Magazine rankings, because they had AJ number 1, Fury number 2, and Wilder number 3. Are they gonna put him number 1 and Fury number 2 and Wilder number 3? What y'all think the Ring Magazine rankings gonna be?
Yeah, most probably that.
Ruiz?
Yeah, you think they're gonna put him at number 1? But
shit, I mean,
yeah, he'll have to be number. He's just beaten the number 1 guy.
They're gonna probably put Wilder right there.
He wasn't even in the top 10, I don't think. In the Ring Magazine rankings, I don't even think Ruiz was in the top 10. I don't think.
I mean, he beat the top dog in the heavyweight division, man. Shit. It's all fresh, so to ask that question is like, hey,
that's true. He should be, but it should be.
Everybody got to chase him now. You want them 3 belts, man?
Let me see. They got Andy Ruiz. Yeah, Andy Ruiz wasn't even in the top 10. They got Koznaki number 8, Parker 7, Povetkin 6, Ortiz, Dylan White. Yeah.
That's fucked
Wow.
up. That's fucked up. Saul says Ruiz top 5. That's fucked up. You become unified champion, and
Yo,
they
you guys reckon Waldo will ever lose? Because after that fight, man, I was just a bit disappointed. Waldo has not taken the same risks, apart from
this is a year of
Ortiz.
upsets, man. I'm not. You know what?
He
Man,
better
it's
not take.
it's a strong chance it's gonna happen, man. AJ's going down. Wilder next. You
I
know.
did see the
Wilder,
other week. It'll be good if one of them loses. I did not expect AJ to. I did think Ruiz. I did think Ruiz had a chance of taking it late or maybe going the distance. I was quite surprised people thought it's gonna be a blowout, but I did not expect the fight to end like that. Like that was a big shot.
yeah. I mean, I just don't like the disrespect though that people is having on AJ because it's not like this. You
Yeah,
can't see these guys out here cherry picking. You look at the opponents he's been facing, man.
yeah, that's how people feel. I don't know why
Yeah,
people.
and that
That's
was another thing I was gonna
disrespect,
say, man. AJ has been consistently fighting the top level opponents, man. Like he
man.
wasn't just given those belts. You know
And
what I
I'm like,
mean?
how can you? I can't even
He fought
respect.
his ass off and fought the top echelon opponents, man.
Yeah, I can't
You
even
know, early.
I can't even respect the shit that Deontay Wilder is saying. Like, bro, like you just a complete hater, bro. You was just completely jealous of the success that the guy was having, and you just happy that he lost. You're really not happy that he lost because you know your bag is fucked up. Your
Yeah,
bag,
he's really not. He's really not happy that he lost because
he's
that
upset.
could have been him tonight.
Yeah, man.
That should have been. It should have been
That
him
should have been
tonight.
Deontay Wilder,
That
man.
should have been him tonight. He should have been having that $120 million in his bank account right now. He should have been having a rematch clause in effect and facing Anthony Joshua in September instead of Ruiz
Yo,
or
but this is
whatever opponent they should have been fighting for 2 to 3 fights or a 4 fight deal for
thi-
120 million.
that's true. This is what
But
happens though
but
when you
but the
try
thing was,
marinating.
hold on. But the thing was, he or Shelly Fingal or Al Heyman or whoever the fuck it was too worried about what AJ was making.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Golly, man.
Well, the good thing is the fight's dead, man. No, I don't really care about Wilder Joshua anymore. Like now, that's good. That's done. Like Wilder missed his chance. He had a chance to
Yeah.
get the momentum, and I mean the thing people will probably bring up that Mayweather Pacquiao fought, but Pacquiao had already been knocked out prior to that fight. This was the first time we've seen Joshua get knocked out and lose as a professional. So I think everything that fight had, the luster, both guys being unbeaten,
You,
both
you,
being huge knockout.
you know what makes it so fucked up is that like we know the pattern of the PBC, man. They don't make their champions unified, man. They don't.
That's another thing, man, and that's what I was gonna see.
So we're gonna probably see, you know,
Spence and Crawford as well.
Ruiz wins the rematch. He gonna be fighting, these handpicked opponents. Wilder gonna keep fighting his little handpicked opponents, man, and we
No, I
gonna.
don't think you could do that with Ruiz. Has got
I mean, we should be seeing the king. We should have saw the king of America versus the king of the UK. That would have been that's the mega fight. That was the mega fight. I don't know what people thinking about this Wilder versus Ruiz as a mega undisputed fight. Like I'm happy for Ruiz. I'm glad that he's the first Mexican heavyweight champion to win. But as far as the magnitude of the fight that it could have been between AJ and Wilder, it's because you got the UK champion versus American champion, and that clash right there is huge. That made that huge in itself. Two countries colliding. Matter of fact, we seen the UK invasion. That's why it would have been great if Joshua would have won because we would have seen, like we like I was enjoying it. Like I was enjoying like damn, I'm like, look at the UK, look at the atmosphere. They fans is here. Sweet Caroline, I don't even know what the fuck that shit is, what that song is about. None of that. I'm like, these motherfuckers they in New York, they happy, they got their own anthem and whatever. I'm like, damn, that's what's up, man. AJ got this support. And but at the end of the day, they guy came up short, man. He came up
yo,
short.
I'm a fan of Joshua. I wasn't really that big of a fan. Like I'm not a fanboy of the guy. Like some of these Wilder, like fanboys are. I've
Oh, they
always been a,
terrible,
I,
they
I,
terrible.
I've always been critical of the guy. Like obviously, I like the guy. I think you can't fault someone for winning the title in his 16th fight compared to Wilder unifying in 20 fights.
Hello?
And
Yeah.
so
Yo, I
one
just
sec. What's it?
Oh, can I just say this one thing, Ahmed? I don't mean to cut you off, my bad. But I just talked to my grandma about the match, right? I just showed her what happened, right? And I'm like, Grammy, what can, Joshua do different in the rematch? And he said, I don't know, Corey. He got knocked out. I said, yo, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. After looking at the fight again just now, y'all,
Mhm.
I don't see where Anthony Joshua can even beat this dude.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true. That's possible. That's
You gotta
probably most probably.
That's it. You
Wow.
gotta
But
put
what
your
I was
shit.
gonna say, I
Could
was
could listen, y'all.
But
Could Ruiz be the kryptonite, in the best, like the best stylistically matchup for, Anthony Joshua? Could it just be
So
hey,
what we're saying is that Ruiz is the Barumba side to Chocolatito.
possible.
yeah.
You know,
It's all about, listen,
what you know
when I
what
look,
I'm saying,
let me tell
Corey?
y'all this. I just want to say this one thing. When Ruiz got knocked down that first time, I rewatched it, and it's like something lit a fire in his ass. And he was just like, I'm not going out like this.
He
You
looked.
got me, but I feel like I can get you one more. And
Mm,
when I get you, I want you to feel the way I feel right now.
mm,
Yeah, I was gonna
As
say I
soon
don't.
as he, hold on, as soon as he knocked him down, I swear I don't mean to cut you off, man. I just want to say this one thing. As soon as he knocked him down, it's like Ruiz had everything, everybody that doubted him, those 2 years that he went in depression, because I've been studying this fight so deeply. Pause. And it's just like Ruiz went in depression, you guys, because he was in that Bob Arum contract.
Mm-hmm.
And that Bob Arum contract will send you through depression, like Mikey Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Arum did not want to let him go. And he was in a 2 year, hiatus, okay? And his training was just like, it was hard to get him in the gym. It was hard to get him to train when he didn't have a fight coming up for 2 years.
Is
So
there?
of course you're gonna get overweight. And he got overweight, and they say he was well over, 300 pounds,
Yep.
and they had to get him down, you know? And the best thing that ever happened to Andy Ruiz was him fighting Devonchenko and then him fighting Anthony Joshua right after that.
right
Mm-hmm.
after
It
that.
was like the fucking perfect matchup. It
Mm-hmm.
was the same body type, it was the same size, and it was the robotic fucking movement. It was the same movements. The
Mm,
same movements that Devonchenko made, Anthony Joshua made the same ones. Maybe not at the same level. Anthony Joshua movements might have been a little bit better, but some of the same habits that Devonchenko had, not moving his head, willing to exchange on the inside when you have the reach advantage, okay? Devonchenko made those same errors, okay? And for Ruiz to fight the same, almost the same guy right after that was just proof in the pudding. Like it was just right there for him. And I just believe after everything happened, it was just perfect for Ruiz to just take what was his. And I just salute Andy Ruiz. I thought Andy Ruiz, would eventually lose tonight, but I did call this fight on upset alert just because Andy Ruiz had a puncher's chance. I
mm,
believed in Andy Ruiz's power. And I say, you know what? If you go back and look at my videos, I said, I think Andy Ruiz is a better opponent than Jarrell Big Baby Miller because Jarrell Big Baby Miller had that same robotic form, but he was 300 pounds.
yeah.
So it had just been perfect for Anthony Joshua to pick his shots. And I'm this is the last thing I gotta say. Andy Ruiz, I salute you. I'm not gonna take anything away from you like some of these other channels are going to. I'm gonna tell you right now, Andy Ruiz, you're the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the fucking world. And I salute you, man. I salute you, man. You have done something that so many boxers have never done in their whole career. And it's been so many Mexican world champions. And you've got to put Andy Ruiz in the record books tonight.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Solidified.
Hey, Black.
Solidified, fam.
Check
Yeah.
this out. They was on this bullshit. Look at this. I'm looking at the scorecards on boxing scene. They fucking had Andy Ruiz only up by 1 fucking point. They was on some bullshit. I'm glad he knocked them out because they was gonna be on some bullshit, yo.
Yeah, man, that was another. I
They
was gonna
was
say
on
that,
What
man.
was that?
They
What
was
was that?
about to rob him. They
They
was
only
about to
had
get
Andy
him in the
That's
Ruiz
what I
draw.
was
by
saying.
one
They was
fucking
about
point.
to.
That's
They was about to rob
bullshit.
him, man.
They,
I don't think Joshua won more than 2 rounds.
I
That's it.
know they fucking had it. Oh my gosh! If you see it, I'm gonna put the link in this. That's bullshit.
Joshua won the
He
second
didn't,
round. I
he didn't
thought.
even win the round when he got the knockdown because he came. What's the name? Ruiz got up and knocked him down in the
That's
same
what I'm
round.
saying.
No, but you could argue he won the first 2 rounds. I thought he won the second and maybe the first. I kind of missed bits of the first because I was listening to the commentary and I was waiting for the stream because I was watching it a bit on my phone. Then I watched it on TV because I got the stream on TV. But I don't know. I don't think he won any round after the knockdown when he got dropped. The fourth round, I thought Ruiz battered him. The fifth, they got knocked out. Was it the sixth or the seventh?
Let's see. No, Rascal. Yeah, I had said that. I swear on everything. The dude, my homies in the hangouts can tell you the same shit. When he was walking in, nigga, he was looking nervous, bro. I was looking at AJ like I pay attention to these motherfuckers when they walking in and shit, and the motherfucker had his hands on the ropes and shit. When it was introducing him, I'm like, bro, this nigga already got his mouthpiece in. This nigga got his hands on the ropes and shit. Like that nigga looked nervous as fuck.
Who, AJ?
Yeah, it's funny.
AJ was looking nervous, bro, and then Ruiz was just looking confident, man. He had the same poise, man, to the press conference, to the walk in, to the bell and everything. I was just like, man, and I just think that it was just bad timing for AJ, perfect timing for Ruiz because he went from fight back to training camp, back to the fight. Like he just like Corey said, like I guess when he got knocked down, it lit a fire in him, but he already had a fire lit. Like, man, I'm feeling, I'm on my level. I want that fucking fight. He asked for that opportunity. He was like,
Honestly, if I'm being serious, I don't think there was ever a need for Joshua to leave Wembley and that. Like he could have
no,
stayed in his comfort zone. I'll tell you why. What say?
Yeah, nah.
When you got all those 90,000 people, and if Wilder's not willing to fight you, I don't think coming to America is gonna make a difference. If you,
he did that for him, man.
no, but what I'm trying to say, I get why he did it,
Everybody
but
did
what
it.
no, I get why he did it, but I'm saying if there's one guy that didn't have to come to America, I think Joshua could be the one guy. Because what I'm trying to see, the whole ploy to come to America was to make the
AJ
whole
did
ploy.
what he wouldn't do. He did what he should have
But
done.
yeah, I know. But what I'm trying to say, he came America to chase the Wilder fight. The Wilder fight is not even going to happen. So that's what I was trying to say. To me, it just came like Joshua wanted him much more, and he's paid
That
the
was, that
price.
was bigger than Wilder though. It was all about still the zone two tapping into the American
Yeah,
market,
yeah, that's true. It was,
all
yeah, it
that,
was,
and
it
he
was
was
that as well. Yeah.
aim to do it. So I mean, of course they wasn't expecting him to lose, but I understand the whole move. Like I mean I don't have no problem with that move.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, I feel like the rematch should still be in America, not UK. That's
yeah,
what
I understand. I understand why they had to do it. The zone needed it, but I'm just saying, if I was Joshua's like trainer, cornerman, like no excuses. You're gonna have to travel, but they made him into such a big superstar. Like I think it was probably good for him to fight in front of Wembley.
I tell you like this, the dudes ain't gonna be fighting guys coming off a fight. Like nigga, hey, shoot.
Yeah, he doing that old school shit.
If you want a long layoff, do not fight a guy who fresh off the fight and going right into training camp after that shit. Like, nah. Like if I'm anybody, like say the welterweight division with Errol Spence, ballooning all up and shit, I'd rather take a fight and be like, hey, give me that nigga out. Errol, come on, man. Come see me, boy. I want to go right to training camp and get it to him, nigga. That's the
But
blueprint.
that's another thing too. I want to say, y'all. Like Josh Kelly, I believe lost that fight tonight.
That's hard.
He fought Ray Robinson. Ray Robinson gave Earl Spence. I believe he beat Earl Spence in the amateurs.
Crawford.
Oh, he beat Crawford in the amateurs,
Yeah.
and so he had that good amateur pedigree. And Ray Robinson was no pushover. And Ray Robinson looked, you know, he looked chiseled like on the weigh-in. And I was like, this guy is definitely coming in here to upset, you know, Josh Kelly.
And I put on my picks that this fight was on upset alert too. I put that on abbreviations. I said, I'm picking Josh Kelly to win, but I said, this is on upset alert. And I had to make sure I put that in my picks. And you can even ask Champ Ross. And I hope he put that shit on there when he put my pick in. Because I'm telling you guys, man, like Ray Robinson was no pushover, just like Andy Ruiz wasn't. You got to understand, man, when these guys get one or two losses, it's not the end of the road, like Julian J. Rock Williams showed y'all.
Yep.
Any one of these guys that lose to a world champion, like Andy Ruiz lost to Joseph Parker, a world champion, okay? Any of these guys lose, okay, to a world champion, okay? It's not the end of the world, okay? It shows you that they're showing you now that they can come back, okay? But it's not every fighter that can come back after losing. It takes a special person to come back after a loss because you're even doubted more after you get that loss. Andy Ruiz went into deep depression. And I keep saying that because it's it shows how dedicated and how like you got to understand, man. When he lost and before he lost, he wasn't even getting the fights he wanted.
He wasn't.
He was fighting like once a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and now that he with Al Heyman, he said he thanks Al Heyman before the fight. And just imagine now, how does he feel about Al Heyman? He probably likes Al Heyman even more. Like Al Heyman has all the belts in the heavyweight division right now.
You better be glad
And
he wasn't in
nobody's
them
thinking
Wilder
about that.
sweepstakes. Tell you that shit.
Nobody's thinking about that. Al Heyman is the I swear he is the key and he is the lock to the heavyweight division. Okay. What if Andy Ruiz pulls a Tyson Fury and doesn't rematch him and just relinquishes all the belts?
No,
They go to anybody.
he not that big. He can't. He need belts for leverage. He'll never do that shit. Only.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he would, but I'm just saying he could.
Well, how would that
If
benefit?
Al Heyman tells him don't take the rematch, then what?
No, he probably would get sued. I
How
think.
you gonna get sued if you go into
You talking about just
retirement
vacate
or
the
whatever you
belts?
want to do?
Yeah, that would that. I think.
What sense was that
I
making?
think you can get sued for that. You got to. It's certain stuff in the contracts where you got to do it. Now, one thing I can say, they fucked up on that Fury rematch clause because they should have said loss or draw. Because if Fury would have got the decision, then Fury would have had to fight him. He wouldn't be able to duck out of the fight. So that was their fault in that shit with the Fury fight. They should have had it for draws. So I'm sure they learned their lesson. But
All I can tell you, no matter what happens, going forward for Ruiz, nobody can take this moment away from him, man. He can say, I'm the first Mexican heavyweight champion ever, period. And I won 3 straps. 4, really, if you include the IBO. So
And Black, and he beat the consensus. Like a lot of people thought that
he beat the
Anthony Joshua was
the
the
top
best
dog.
heavyweight. So
Yeah,
they
he
need to
was.
keep that same energy after Ruiz beat him and knocked him out.
Knocked him out. He stopped him.
because they was going to cheat. It would have been a draw.
Yeah, man. I didn't read the scorecards, Jalik, but what did they say? Like they had Anthony Joshua winning?
They have Ruiz only up by 1 fucking point. 1 point. He was basically dominating the fight, really. They
You
had
mean by the end of what round was the fight stop?
let me see. Hold on. It was hold on, let me see. Let me go click on that shit again.
I think it was 7 or 8, I think.
Yeah, they on some bullshit. So they had it
That means that was what they had it going into that last round.
6th round, yeah, and for 5 rounds. So for the 5 rounds, they had Joshua winning 3 rounds. No, they had after 6. After 6th round, they had Joshua winning 3 and losing 3. But they only gave Ruiz like he was only up 1 point because of extra knockdown. Yeah, that's bullshit. It wasn't over 3 rounds of 3.
But that next round,
yeah, they was man, get out of here, man. What the fuck? That's why you gotta knock motherfuckers out, man.
Well, hey, he did it.
Out the Ruiz, knock his ass out. No bullshit.
Yeah, Ruiz. I mean, that nigga Joshua, man, he kept looking out there in the audience. The niggas look like, bro, we can't help you out here, family. Nigga spit the mouthpiece out and shit.
Like, what you think he needs to do? You think he should start training? Not necessarily get a new training, but you think he should what you think he should do though?
Man, stop. They was talking about earlier in the chat, man. The muscles, man, is just it's fucking up his oxygen, man. He got too much muscles on him. He was just too fucking fatigued, bro.
Yeah, man. I've been saying this for the past 3 years with Anthony Joshua, man.
He deflates him.
You know, after the white fight, he got noticeably bigger. You know what I mean? And I was saying, I was like, man, he getting big for no reason, man. He should, and I get why he did it because White did hurt him in that fight. But after that White fight, that's when he started getting bigger, and then he ballooned up to like 250 for Klitschko.
Yeah,
and then since then, man, he hasn't been really the same. Before the White fight or during the White fight, he moved around pretty good. He was very fluid in his movement. And if you notice in that White fight, he did get hurt, but he was still fluid with his movement. And before that, and after that, especially during the Klitschko fight, and after he just got robotic. He got really robotic, stiff. Legs look too big, too muscular. Upper body's too big, too muscular. It's not a good look for him, man.
But what can he?
It's obvious.
What can he do? Because if he go come into fights at 230, then don't you think he lose power? I don't know. He in a tough situation, because it's his body.
He need to gain.
It's not about losing or gaining power. He needs to gain mobility. Mobility and speed are the key.
Okay.
Flexibility and mobility are the key. It's not about muscles in boxing.
It's
about your movement. It's about how you
flexibility.
You can retract your punch. You know what I mean? In a fight.
I just came back. What's popping?
You just gotta be. He got to be more
what
flexible.
What the fuck can he do, man? Because that muscles, that nigga get tired.
Those muscles are restrictive. They're sucking the oxygen.
Slow as fuck, man.
Yeah, but what's the topic?
Niggas with the topic. You know what the topic is. AJ get stretched. Nigga, we talking about what the fuck he needs to come back, man, to improve. What do you think he needs?
They was going jerking, Charles D. They only had Andy Ruiz up by 1 point at the time of the stoppage. They was going live. They was going jerking.
Wait. They only had him what?
They only had him up 1 point. They was going jerk Ruiz. I'm glad he took that shit in his own hands. Fuck the judges.
Going into the last round, they had Ruiz up.
They have only by 1 fucking point. He was winning all the rounds mostly. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's the same thing that happened with the KD Pierman fight.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Eddie Hearn did not think that his superstar was gonna lose tonight. I mean, this is almost on the proportion of Canelo Alvarez getting knocked out.
But you know what? He gambled and lost, but he'll still get a big fight. It's not like the end of the world. He'll get something happen.
It's not like the end of the world, but it's not like the same undefeated Wilder versus undefeated AJ. It's not the same. And I understand people that's already saying that. They're not trolling. They're telling the truth.
O's got to go. Don't give a fuck.
Right, Charles. Don't even trip. Wilder out of here too. So don't even trip. That shit coming. All that shit he's talking about.
You know, Wilder just got outboxed, and Anthony Joshua got iced.
So that draw is a blemish, nigga. We know that's an L for real.
Well, what's gonna count is how Joshua can bounce back from this, and if he can beat Andy Ruiz in this fight coming up in this rematch,
But Angel, can he beat him in the rematch?
That remains to be seen, man. Obviously, I don't want to
in the UK, man. Because if it's in the UK,
this dude Eddie Hearn. I just want to say this one thing. This dude Eddie Hearn is already already saying that the rematch is going to be in the UK. How the fuck does he get to say it?
Because it was in a contract, Corey. It was a contract. It was contractually obligated.
UK, why not?
It was in a clause. This was already. Listen, the contract was written. If like Ruiz won, the rematch was gonna be in England, no matter what.
I would do the same thing. You want to increase his chances of winning, shit.
And here's the thing, Eddie Hearn wasn't very sold on AJ winning. He was scared. He even said it during, during the pressers, the first presser this week, during fight week. He was scared.
He
He
was
was
scared against
nervous.
that fight Miller.
He said pretty much, for the casuals out there, this is a 50-50 fight. Ruiz is a dangerous opponent. He said that.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Hearn said that himself. He was being dead ass
Yeah,
honest,
but
straight up.
he said that to sell the fight though.
Nah, he knew. He knew what's up.
No, he knew.
No. Just
Nah, see that the zone
hear
interruption on your ass
me
now. Yeah,
out
the, the zone glitching your shit out with
because
that comment.
everybody who said the
You fuck, hey man,
same
you in the
shit.
sticks.
Yeah, but you could say that Eddie Hearn
Can you
was
hear
saying
me?
that to sell the fight, but he's a promoter. He's supposed to sell the fight, right?
Yeah, of
That's
course.
a given.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a given. And then
promote
another
the
thing
fight.
is, we all can agree that we spoke on it several weeks ago with Corey Lee, and Corey Lee was like, "Yo, this is upset alert" when this was first announced, and
Hey,
Corey fucking called this shit. The
what
shit is
what?
on upset alert. Watch out. And I was like, you know
Thank
what?
you,
Corey
man. I
has a fucking
appreciate
point.
that, man. Thank you,
Corey
man.
has a point. You
Hey,
know
but
what I
one thing I
mean?
want to say about Eddie Hearn though, I don't think that he just does that shit for the promotion because even Corey know this shit. He put Tony Bellew in there with Usyk, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's proved that even if it is one of his top guys, he ain't afraid to
Mhm.
put him in there with another top guy, a guy who can possibly dethrone his guy. Like, so I don't see that
Because
from Hearn. Like Hearn ain't,
because Eddie,
no.
Yeah,
because Eddie Hearn has said
and
it himself. He
Hearn was
wants to see
willing.
excitement. He wants to see 50-50 fights. He
Right.
Yeah,
doesn't want to
want to
fight.
say.
He
I
doesn't
just
want to
want to
make
say
fights
this on the
where
piggyback.
you know it's gonna it's gonna win. He
Yeah.
wants to know, is this damn, this is a 50-50 fight. This is a pick 'em fight. They want to be he want to be on eggshells. He want to be nervous. He said this. You know, this is the reason why he gave, you know, Kell Brook back then the Triple G fight, right? He knew
50,
Kell Brook was cash cow back then,
Yep.
but Kell Brook was like, you know what? I want to dare to be great, and he kept asking Eddie, you know what? I'm gonna give you the fight then. Fuck it.
yeah.
I'm not gonna
So yeah,
bar
I
my fighters
can't
from
go off
fighting
that.
who they want to fight. He lets his fighters fight who they want to fight. Point blank. Period.
50
But
cents.
you had
50 cents said, "Goddamn, all the money fucked up now. Niggas big mad out here." Go
Yep.
ahead, Corey.
but
Big bad.
but yeah, this is all I gotta say, y'all, man. I mean, I got so much love for you guys on the panel, man, because we debate and we go hard and we're passionate about this shit, man. But when the underdog wins, man, I just felt this shit tonight, man. And I wish they fucking would have kept my live stream and fucking got cut off
What happened?
because fucking I fucking thought that this Charles D, you know I
No,
was
because
lit, nigga.
Corey, you were loose,
Why they
nigga.
cut?
You was in the gas station.
Oh my
Corey,
god,
you
I
was
just
in the
wish
gas.
niggas could have seen my raw reaction. Go ahead and talk, Charles D. Let me know.
Yeah,
Why
Corey,
they cut it off?
Corey, your loose ass was in the gas station in round 2 or 3. Talk about fucking Ruiz won. It's over. I'm like, yo, Corey, there's still another fucking round left. You was in
No,
there
but
wilding, nigga.
but Charles D, yo, nobody, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all guys right now, live. Two people pulled off because I was too live. Like they said, no, fuck this. I don't know what's going on at this gas station. I'm not parking. I'm leaving. And I pulled up, like one dude pulled up right beside my car.
Yeah, nigga, you was running around going crazy, nigga.
And
I would pull off, nigga, if I saw you in the street. Be like, yo, this nigga's bugging.
and my brother, like
You running at the gas station like, yo, he's doing this, he's doing that. Yo,
yeah,
like who the fuck is this nigga running in
a
the
black
street?
and
Like, nigga, I
Angel.
need to lock my
I'm
door and
telling
do all
y'all,
that.
like I had my brother Kevin, he did some amateur boxing too. And he's a solid, my brother Kevin's a solid, 215 too, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, me and him brothers, you know what I'm saying? That's my blood brother, but he's more quiet and laid back. And when Ruiz knocked this dude out, I came back from the get. I'm trying to think what I was doing when Ruiz knocked down Anthony Joshua. Yeah,
I was pulling up to the
Wow.
gas station. Yeah, I was wilding, but I pulled up to the gas station, and as soon as I pulled up to the gas station, Ruiz knocked Anthony Joshua out down on me for the first time. And I looked at my brother and I paused for a minute and I said, "Oh my God." And
Another banger.
I just blew my top, dog. I went completely ape shit. I looked at my brother and I almost wanted to fight this nigga because I was just so hype. I was just like, oh my God, this shit is coming true. Like, yo. And then it's like so many doubters doubted, Andy Ruiz. And like I told my grandma, like, this was the biggest upset since Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson. And it's gotta be like that, But, Andy Ruiz had hidden gems in his game plan. And that's another thing. You fuck with a hungry fighter that's been on a 2-year layoff. You not only give him a warm-up fight, but you give him the champion right after. That's a recipe for disaster.
For icy.
Because not only, let me just say this one thing, Black. Not only did he think he got robbed in the Joseph Parker fight, but let's just say anybody on the panel, you get
And I thought,
robbed. Let me just
I
say
thought
this.
he,
Let me
I
just
thought
say
he beat
this.
Parker.
Let me just say this. You not only do they think does he think he got robbed in a Joseph Parker fight? Yeah, you got robbed, but your promoter says, you know what? We want to sign you to this long-term contract that is bullshit. And Andy Ruiz like, no, I'm not signing. Not only does he has to sit for 2 years after he got robbed for a decision. So he's thinking about it every day on that loss he got. Okay. And then right after that, he gets Al Heyman. He gets a fight. He gets rejuvenated. And his corner was there the whole time. And that's why I have no respect for Dominic Brazil. Dominic Brazil left Andy Ruiz's trainer and Charles Martin's trainer. They got the same trainer. And then he left him for fucking Virgil Hunter in the biggest fight of his career.
Man,
Ass nigga. Clown. That's why they got stretched out.
I don't give no respect for that shit. And I give Andy Ruiz the utmost fucking respect, dog. You get Corey Lee Boxing the most respect from Corey Lee Boxing because you stuck it out with your coach. Your coach said, look, come to training, even though you don't have a fight signed, even though you don't have a promoter right now, and even though you've been on a 2-year layoff, still come to camp, still come to train. And he listened to him even though he was depressed some of that time. And his trainer said that. And he said it was hard. It was hard to bring, Andy Ruiz in the camp sometimes. I mean, in the training. And I don't blame him. And listen, you guys, this is the part, you guys in the chat that's still here, that you guys do not hear. Okay? And this is what makes this sport so amazing. You can go from nothing and have everything.
Yep. That's what they say. Poor man.
And that's all I got to say.
Yes, sir. Man, it's getting late. I gotta get ready to shut it down. But y'all get some closing thoughts, man. I gotta shut it down, man.
Man, shout out to Ruiz, man. I'm happy for him. I mean, shout out to AJ too. You know what I'm saying? He was real gracious after defeat. Shout out to Ruiz.
Huh?
The rematch, Ruiz in the rematch. And for all you promoters, you marinating motherfuckers, this is what you're gonna get. You keep marinating fights, motherfucker. You keep sitting on shit. Just make the fight. Just make the fight. Quit with the marinating shit.
There go my shit. I just jumped on, fresh out some guts. But yo, look, listen. Everybody gotta go. Fuck these niggas.
Everybody
gotta go. Yeah, black dead ass. Yo. Seriously? These niggas O's gotta go. Like and then niggas,
it's better for the sport, huh?
It's definitely better for the sport because look at everybody who came back off of a loss. J-Rock. Look at J-Rock.
Facts.
Came back from a loss. Don't watch me out. Don't do none of this shit. Ruiz. Yo, look. I came off that loss. I thought he won that fight. He should be undefeated against Parker. And I thought that was a good fight. But look what he did, and I didn't even watch that fight, son. I was laid up with Shorty, and y'all blowing my phone up, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, ding, 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 ding. And she's like, "Don't pick the phone up. Don't pick the phone up. Let's do this." All right. I'm sitting there laid up with Shorty. I'm like, "Yo, nah, fuck that. I need to see what the fuck is going on because my shit is vibrating way too hard to say AJ just to say AJ just whoop this nigga ass."
Oh, you missed the fight, Charles D? You ain't see it live?
You was acting like
No,
Jalik be at the fight and shit. Gotta ask niggas what happened.
no, nigga, I was in some guts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta watch that shit, man. Ruiz got some fucking skills, dog.
Probably fight of the year. You never know.
That shit was exciting.
Nah, my shorty was like, "Nah, you ain't picking the phone up. Leave it alone." And I'm like, "Yo, my phone is vibrating." Either I was thinking like niggas is either talking wild shit or AJ is really getting his ass whooped. And then Shorty was like, "Nah, go ahead, pick your phone up." And then I looked at the phone. I was like, "Oh, god damn." And then there was another one like, "God damn!" Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I was like, "All right, whatever." These niggas always got to go. But look at Ruiz. Ruiz one controversial loss. Same thing as J Rock. Yo, don't just wipe a nigga off like yo.
Right.
Just because I lost a fight, like I ain't about that shit. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
That's just one loss.
Them the wrong ones to underestimate, man.
Exactly. And he came in.
Because
I'm
now
gonna check.
you got fuel. You got a chip on your shoulder. You know what I mean? You coming back.
No,
So
but the funny shit was, you know what I mean? Like they were humble about the whole shit, and the fight popped off, and then ended up going in, Ruiz's favor. Like,
yeah, they was humble about it. I like the mere fact that both of them, respected each other even after the fight.
Yeah.
exactly, and they gentlemen about the shit. Like, ain't
They didn't have
no bad blood, no nothing.
right. It was just business. Only thing I didn't like was it just seemed like Ruiz kind of backed off of Joshua in the fourth round after he had him hurt bad in the third. I was like, man, why the fuck? It's like he's trying to give him a break. He's trying to be nice and shit. Like, man, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, take that nigga head, take his head off. You got him.
He had to recover. That nigga had to get his second win. That nigga got dropped. He down there almost got knocked out and stuff. So
yeah, I just felt like, man, I just felt like he was in full control at that point. I was why is this nigga like he purposely letting him off the hook? I mean, he still got the job done, but that's the only thing. Like going forward, like if you get Joshua hurt again, bro, fuck having respect and all that touching gloves and nigga, fuck that.
yeah, I hate that shit. I said that during the comment. I hate when people do that. I hate when boxers touch gloves like that. Damn.
No, but do that after the fight. There's a such thing as sportsmanship. So
after the
I'm not even mad at that. Like the fact that he whooped his ass and they kept it cordial, I'm cool with that. But as far as this big money fight, yes, O's gotta go. Fuck all you niggas.
Well, that's all we got, man. Shit, we gonna shut it down, man. Big salute to Charles, Angel, Jalik, Corey Lee Boston came on, LTBA, Unbiased, Hamed, even Rasclot that came on as well, man. And everybody that tuned in the chat on this late night live stream, man. Big salute to Andy Ruiz, man, becoming the first Mexican heavyweight champion ever. He's stamped in history. So even if he leaves this fight and loses in the future, it don't matter, man. He's a legend. He's already a legend.
It don't even matter. This nigga put that work in, niggas.
Can I get my closing thoughts real quick, man?
Go ahead. My bad. I'm cutting this nigga up.
Man. So this is, again, man, this is the prime example of marinating going bad, quacking for stacks, and bucking and ducking for bucks.
What's quacking?
Bucks are going now.
What's really quacking, Angel?
What's quacking?
Nothing now. Nothing. Andy Ruiz is not quacking. He's all about it. He got them belts.
Yeah.
He's the man, and yeah, man. Take notice.
Man, I bet you. I promise you, not AJ, motherfucker Wilder is going to cancel that Fury fight.
Nah,
Mark my Mark my words, he's
He
canceling that
still
shit.
want that lineal, man. He want to grab that lineal, and he want to avenge that drop.
If they already signed for it.
Yeah, he can't now,
Yeah,
man. Now he gonna look like a fraud. He said it's already signed.
Okay. But do we see Tyson Fury sign off or pop up on social media saying, "Yo, this fight's a go"?
Hey, Todd Legacy says, "Congrats to Ruiz, but some out here celebrating the win for Wilder when Ruiz stepped in and did it. Weak shit." Right? These niggas
No. But I'm on some G. No, on some G shit. Did we hear Fury confirm it? Like, yo, it's a go.
No, come on, man. It's a cokehead. Who gonna fucking nah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. This thing is bipolar. So how we know what the fuck is actually cracking off?
Yeah, we'll see, man. I don't know, man.
We'll chop it up tomorrow.
I promise you, this nigga is going to cut that Fury fight right off and go all of a sudden, yo, you know what?
So Charles,
undisputed.
that means you rooting for Wilder to lose, then, right? You
Nigga,
you said all O's gotta go, so we gotta keep
all O's gotta go. Fuck these niggas.
Fuck these niggas.
Fuck all of them.
Especially
and the ill shit is, I'm not even playing. Like, son is gonna sit there and be like, you know what? Fuck Fury. He's on the right side of the street. I'm gonna go after them straps. He's gonna go right at motherfucking Ruiz. That shit's gonna go out the window. And the fucked up thing is, Fury's gonna sit there. Who the fuck is that? Yo, I'm gonna holler at you in a second.
It's the Hey Black. Thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, we gotta shut
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on, Black. I'm out. Man.
All right.
We're gonna shut it down, man. We'll holler at y'all tomorrow. We out. UGC. Peace.